Hello, fumble them. The time don't come for let we left for fat. Fumble them, nobody no go able make Salone. Now we set self with the Sierra Leoneans them. Now we get for make Salone. We fumble them on a cabo. For the people that we don't go work all day. For the one they prepare for go work on a couche. On a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, any side you join me for. Me na Abdul Karim Kagbo, and the next 2 hours I go try for be fair and also for the way from wait to get for say regarding things then way they go on a salon. For the people where they join this program for the first time, me fumble them. This program where they talk about politics and then we connect them to the economy because there's plenty of una know they on their way done there with VOS for a long time. And I really on behalf of VOS appreciate una for that. So me specialty in economics. Now yeah they do for a daily bread as they kiss in a saloon. So we can take the politics and link them to how it will affect the economy of the country and also talk a little bit about economic policies as well. Because talk and go, talk and come, we all know say, but who of them thing them we politicians then they brag of infrastructure, this. If you're not able to put food now, you fumble in table like the kitchen table, you're not go able to enjoy all the advancement, whether not technological advancement or anything so far. You're not go fully enjoy that. So now it make the bread and butter issue in the economy is very, very important for less Salongo before. But again, not to international community go push Salongo before, then just the support. But at the end, now we self the Sierra Leoneans then go push Salongo before. So fumble them from last week. Somebody say, well, a nice fella sets the stage. So we una the begin call, it go make a whole lot of sense. It go the stage where I set based on small analysis where I go do, go give una direction, but I don't want for completely influence what una go say. Because I'll be so excited the last time where the first callers, two callers there or so, then come and disagree with me completely. And on a member, we always the ibampa the politicians them. And as a matter of fact, not to just President Bill though, even some politicians now advanced countries, some politicians they way if they get their own way, if they get option, they don't want for deal with like organize an event or town hall where they know very well say people and they in attendance we can criticize them. We not like waiting and go say. Not to everybody able for stomach that. We na VOS we say VOS now for the people them. Now we own voice. We they represent people away. The ordinary person will not go able for talk, not get this kind of platform. So we go echo them voice na VOS. And at the same time, for the people and we're able for connect, definitely let we hear you in our voices. It not necessarily mean for let una agree with me though. So it's okay for let una disagree with me. And I know Boku of we fans them and people them way I go say na original fans or family member of VOS we don't they follow VOS for very long. They know what VOS stand for, but the new people them, plenty of them can feel say, oh VOS, we establish VOS because we want for oppose President Bill specifically. And somebody last week say, it's like I guess something personal against President Bill, and I make it clear. And I want to meet President Bill, even we a be civilian safe. We they in governance. I know one day meet him. I know Sabian personally, and I believe say sometimes he see me over VOS, but I don't believe say even know me personally. So again, I want to let people understand say this is not for the country, a country force. So as a result of that, waiting I want for discuss today, me fumble them, as soon as see now October 26th. So before I start all this, Again, I go do small analysis before I go encourage you now. I go begin take the call stem. But in the meantime, I want to encourage you now for share. Yeah, let we share the program so other people can go able for come and let we talk about Salone. Again, okay. For let una disagree with what they say. Definitely okay. As long as again una no say meaning the cause, right? So I expect una safe not to waste it for respect me. Una can strongly disagree with me, but dear big, una no cost me, una no insult me, with cost me, okay? So, and again, I go try my best for make sure say I respect, I continue for respect una because I believe say I don't respect una before. So, what I want for talk about me family, we get beaucoup things to line up. But the main thing where I want for le nyaka nyaka na President Bill in speech where he give regarding the dialogue we just end. So that speech day we go play a complete one, about 9 minutes. But before that speech day, and I remember on Saturday where I'll be sitting for Matilda, where by God's grace they don't feel better, and hopefully this Saturday I go there to live by God in power. So somebody I try for talk about saying where President Bill give the interview with Al Jazeera, where they ask him about if any good coup they. He say yes. In the case of Salone, na be good coup. And when they take over, he say then get now within the NPRC, then go into a second coup where in lead that coup day because Strasser not be want for handover. And I make it clear to people and say, based on a video where will be published in VOS, where now part of former President Kaba, late President Kaba, a speech will be give now the United Nations, my family not to just Salone. This now speech where international people every day listen to. Now the United Nations, and it make it clear. Say now President Madabio at the time Inabi Brigadier Madabio. It make it clear, it say Brigadier Madabio in the middle of where Strasser be they try for make Salone go back into democracy, the first modern democracy, na Salone. For let me go back to that. In the middle of that preparation day, President Bill overthrew Strasser. And where he overthrew, the first thing where he do, he launch a campaign, say peace before election. So Nadande I say, okay, well, if Mada say it take over, President Bill say it take over power because Strasser not be want for handover power for conduct election, less civilian rule go come na the country, that he make it take over, while former President Kaba say something completely different. So I ask the question and say, okay, well, Madabio and Kaba, clearly one person need to tell the truth. My brother, no like when I say, one of them, they lie. They say, oh, na disrespect for the president for say they lie and stuff. But I want for drawing attention, the Bible, where now only Bible, where I go say, suppose for respect human beings, okay? It say, thou shalt not lie. They use the word lie. So for let me say either President Bill or Tijan Kaba, one of them they lie because they talk something completely different. So I don't see how it is disrespectful. But I go say if the person or like way I say one of them they lie, I go probably say one of them need to say the truth. How about that, my brother? So if I say one of them need to say the truth, that may go satisfy you, sir? But in nice, then politicians here, let we see them as we see things. Let the average person, because some people then go say, oh, you economical with the truth. That average person, a village inside Salone, we not go school. They not able to understand what he mean by economical with the truth. But if you say it a lie, and remember, we talk Creole, and we want that average person, Now, the remote village, if in Pekin or in Fambul, they play, because by the way, we get the VOS app where it's possible for like they're able for gateway all over the world, any remote place, as long as internet's there. You download the app, and by the way, if you want to download the app, if you don't get already, the blue code, where now the QR code, if you put your camera and scan them, it will take you straight to the link where you for download the VOS app. So this now me left to una na una right. So me right where na una left, una go see the I will say yellow or beige, depending upon how you see them. Then there now for the iPhone, if you they use iPhone or any Apple products, iPad or whatever that is, it can able take you where you scan them, they take you straight to the site where you they download the app, where you go able for enjoy, because sometimes when we know they live online, we again they connect with the Fambulena Salone, where now the VOS network, radio. So then they broadcast take plenty time, 10 p.m. Salone time. And throughout, they get boku tin them about Salone, where they talk about. And we for the TV, for people them we want for watch soccer and stuff, today, yesterday, and today, Tuesday and Wednesday will be the show, the the Champions League, for the people that will follow, and will be broadcast them live. So that again, are free of charge, me family, and we unagreeable for enjoy free sport. Now the VOS app. So some people and they say, oh, no, I'm not gonna download them, but guess what? Now a win for you. You're not gonna for pay anything at this point. Now free broadcast. So we just want no more for let the message reach to people far and wide. That's all. Not to say we get any catch or anything at all. Now make you not even need for use password or anything of that sort at this point, because we want let people and get used to the app, and we go able for come together and reach more people in na Salone, for like they're able to understand exactly what they go on, and also alongside for get some entertainments. So again, I go try for play the two videos, because I be promised that. Say I go play first, I will remind you now of waiting President Bill say na that interview, and then I go play President Kaba in own version of Mother Bill with respect to the democracy na Salone. That 1996 election will be all. So let Onano say Abdul Karim say, and as a matter of fact, now the actual, not to one way somebody caught or anything at all. Now the one self way it do now the United Nation. Okay, the original copy. As a matter of fact, if we're not going to YouTube, and one thing that way the leaders don't know able to understand. Say when you don't say something, it go there forever till you go die left arm, because now even Abdul Karim, now that make me watch them and they choose them very carefully, because if not to myself, people can reference waiting I say if me picking them or grand picking them want for contest or want for going to public life and stuff. Now that make a very much they be careful as to waiting as they say in respect to the country, because again I'm very much aware, because me now one person way I strongly believe in legacy, because where you left good legacy not just for you, now for your generation we not even born it, and we all don't see that now abroad and even Salone. You know, them big names, them way the country very much aware, saying are good people them, they do something for push the country go before. Where you say na me daddy down there or na me uncle down there, you related to any of them people and they people and go respect you just for the name. So that make they do me best for make sure say I maintain that standard day. So people them I will let una know say this, I know they just do it for myself, but I'm very mindful of me picking them, me grand picking them, and the one they're yet unborn. Say if I say anything where in my own little way it push Salone go before, not only me go benefits, not only Salone go benefits, the picking themself, my generation, or even Salone picking they were not born yet, I go able for benefit. So let I not talk too much. And before I play the videos, them I want for also address one other issue, me fambulem. This now about Liberia. So as una see, the 2 days ago, the 24th, the Liberian commissioner, the electoral commissioner, na woman na Liberia, this na something where few programs that be done the show now, they make them clear on their website from 0 point something, from 0%, then begin count right now as at the show now. If we not go on the website, I just cut this from the website. It will show say they don't cut up to 100% of the votes them. And if we not click on each candidate, we not go see a breakdown of Usai, Irin, and all that. And in fact, the counties them. So the reason we make our for point and tona is some people and they feel say, oh, na something we abnormal na Salone, but not na Africa, but no, Liberia don't tell we say it possible. And another sad thing we I want for bring to our attention, want somebody be forward to me, and now something where I believe say it go viral because I see say they don't forward them beaucoup times. Somebody forward to me, somebody will make a video. From the accent, it sounds like a Liberian. They accuse the electoral commissioner, they say na the president George Weah a former girlfriend. So the woman they delay for publish the result because it want make yuki. And according to them, it say Joseph Bokai outrightly win the first round. So, but it must happen, say this person, no, they even check their own electoral website, their own NEC website, because if it be check that website, if I see, say, consistently, they publish the result as they get them. So up to this point, and as a matter of fact, the result where the electoral commissioner announced now exactly waiting in at the website. So meaning they call this say now the preliminary result. The preliminary result with the final result, me fumble them because they're so transparent, they're exactly the same. So that we brother now want for create any kind of unnecessary tension. So again, now some of them things here we for the condemn now Africa, then kind people and they where even where the people are transparent, yes, not everybody go like that because some people and they don't used to that cookish way. But this is something we'll forgive Liberia kudos, and I hope and pray that they continue the same method during the runoff. And as a result of exactly what they seen on the screen, it shows say President Weah and the runner-up forgo a runoff because according to the constitution, you forget 50+1 for let you win outright with no runoff. But this, as una see, now neck and neck. So 43.83% for President Weah and for Joseph Boykai, now 43.44. So less than 50 percentage point between them. So it really close. So where to me, I feel say it go really make a whole lot of sense for let them continue this approach because I believe say that transparency it minimize any sort of voter manipulation. And we know any of that widespread. So Salone people, yes, we own, it look like say the two party, the APC and SLPP, then say let we move on, let we put on BNW. But this we for learn from this, and all the African countries them, and look what they happen now in other countries them, Mozambique and other countries them where they get election right now. The same issue where the opposition they accuse of manipulation and stuff. And Madagascar, of course, the opposition call, quote and unquote, say unconstitutional coup. Can you imagine? So why we for continue this? And as a matter of fact, though, let's labor small on this. Let's spend a little bit more time on this, because Paul Kagame, the Guinean president, the junta leader in Guinea, during the United Nations address, they say, oh, Africa, we get the Western democracy no go work in Africa. But fumble them, una ask una self, waiting so special about the Western democracy, where enough for work na Salone or any other country in Africa. Waiting so special about it? Absolutely nothing not special. If we're willing and want for do definitely it's doable. So, let we know they encourage them leaders here. And again, this not only that direct criticism against President Bill, and instead the total line they say, oh, Salone, democracy young, waiting young about making the votes transparent. Like how Liberia do, waiting young about it. Where technology day, and we get people that were so brilliant for able understanding technology. So waiting really young about that. Me fumble them. Let me ask myself that. So dear, I beg, let me know they support the rogue politicians here for use that as an excuse. Not an excuse at all. Paul Kagame, I remember Zimbabwe, where Mugabe lead Zimbabwe to their independence. People are so glad because them feel say it don't liberate the country. But what did happen? It sit down for the country. It liberates the country, but it puts the country back in a mess. Like a ditch. Take the country way backwards. And then they overthrow them. So the person who overthrew them, people in Glady say, oh my goodness, I've just as well be the Glady for NPRC where then kick APC one party system rule. So people are be the Glady, now Zimbabwe. And look what's happening now. That person there, where people in Glady for, military person, it pull the military uniform and become civilian. And after which, look what's in the happen right now. Sadly enough, it Alex say it take from President Bill a blue book. Intimidate the opposition, and also a call the result where they still they count. And now it on the day. And now what did they do na Zimbabwe? They appoint young family members. In Peking, it put them as the deputy finance minister. Just imagine. A nephew, he put him as tourism minister. And then in cousin, he put him back as another strategic location. So what they try for do now, similar to what he kick Mugabe for against, where Mugabe said, if they not be kick him out, probably for hand over to him wife as a personal property. Where the country now, every Zimbabwean gets that country there. So now that path they go back. And then same leaders here, will they allow them for tell we say, oh, Western democracy now they work in Africa. No. Okay, let's shift small to Nigeria. The reason we make the give this update because it related to waiting the topic here for be about tonight, Fambulem. Nigeria, as of this morning, the opposition were led by Atiku Abubakar, when a former vice president, and then the person we can third, Atiku became second, the one we can third, Peter Obi. So they will do jointly. And even though the first court where now the tribunal, they be don't throw away them case and say they don't get no strong case for let them go overturn the election. But then continue with the fundamental right, where democratic rights, they appeal through the Supreme Court. And the Supreme Court do the same thing. So it not change the decision. Say President Tinubu win fairly. I sure say Boku Nigerians them go disappointed and stuff, but I want bring them back to Salone from Bulem. I want link them to Salone. As a matter of fact, from 1991, where 1999, so excuse me, where Nigeria come off from that military regime, because for over 3 decades, 30 years, the military consistently be the rule Nigeria. But after where them do them force democratic civilian government, even though not be military person, but for the fact say a pool close and run a civilian, the Supreme Court, they don't send case them about the election and rigging and all irregularities. People that don't object to the results then but still, Atiku Abubakar, as a matter of fact, will be vice president. The first time where Buhari run against he and Goodluck Jonathan, where he be vice president, Buhari lost, Buhari take the case to court. So since then, since 1999, no case no day where the Supreme Court changed the result of the presidential election. But guess what, me fumble them. This is not for me, APC, to me, APC brothers and sisters. Atiku Abubakar, under the term way be the vice president, Buhari lost a case, but that not discourage him. Say, oh, and not trust the Supreme Court. They still do the right thing for the peace of Nigeria. Then go through the Supreme Court. And the Supreme Court, they not just rush, then take time for deliberate on it, and then don't pass the ruling. So the reason why they say this fumble them, APC, yes, I be don't make it clear now. Say, as a matter of fact, you not go consider waiting and do as a breach of the Constitution, where they not exercise their constitutional right. In my opinion, they not break any law. But however, now disservice to Sierra Leoneans them. Because right now, President Bill don't get off the hook. The ECSL boss don't get off the hook. So they don't do dialogue. And the dialogue now, then they'll agree. But the question now we'll for ask ourselves, what about the average Salone person like me, you? We're not able to know exactly if we votes then counted, because we don't see the correct breakdown. The breakdown where they be pulled by district, we fumble them by region for the presidential election, which show them clearly in our viewers now. Say the numbers and they begin mistake. But then correct the mistake on the ground without knowing, telling Sierra Leoneans them how that mistake they happen and how they correct them, nothing. So that's the kind of disrespect we Sierra Leoneans then they face. And APC continue for disrespect the Salone people them. And before again I play the videos here, fumble them. I want for encouraging for Leona share. You go ask yourself, to me, the answer is almost clear. But one thing where I want for, just like how I analyze the Nigerian issue, APC, where they be supposed to get very strong argument, particularly where the United Nations, the European Union observer mission They don't support them. The Carter Center supports them, I should say. And then the US supports them and make it clear, say rigging be go on at that country there. And they don't even express concern before Corner post that 60%, make that announcement for the first 60%. They will get plenty time. But in my opinion, I might be wrong, because the reason we make they say this, I mean, somebody again, one forum where then join me, as a matter of fact, because people and they join me in Aboku forums them. One brother, apparently an APC supporter, I don't know if even Seth get so much influence, but it sounds like it. They say, let APC supporters then take courage. This thing not done yet. Samura Kamara, after President Bill don't make a speech, so Samura Kamara therefore come up and make a speech or publish something. We go tell the APC people them waiting will be the next step. And he say, then go still force ECSL for lack then publish the result, the disaggregated results by polling station. I want to talk to that brother directly. Would that go force ECSL? And rightfully, the Chief Minister, Dr. Senge, is making clear. Say the president self not get a mandate today. ECSL self not get a mandate today for overturn the election. The only body will get the mandate for overturn the election, now the Supreme Court. Just like I've been in Nigeria. So my brother, let me stop for continue for they fool the people them. Whether a mistake or deliberate act, the APC executive them, including the candidate, the flag bearer, when Dr. Samura Kamara, they don't do what they feel say right for them, safe. So let me stop this. This is done. Because again, the hope we supposed forget, but probably they're not going to even bring that case there up. Now that case where lawyer Mara bring up, where he say for like ECSL, send to them the disaggregated result by polling station through the Information Act, Access to Information Act. But probably the Supreme Court's not going to bring that case there anytime soon, because the people then will for put pressure on the Supreme Court, where forbid the APC folks them, they don't go through this agreement. Now, it's very clear to me and probably Boko Sierra Leoneans them, say then do them not in the interest of Sierra Leoneans. 100% I believe that. Yes, I can be wrong, but convince me otherwise. Then do this. That deliberate act where they not go to court. Even though, in my opinion, the probability not to zero, we still get the probability for the Supreme Court, just as it happened at Kenya and as it happened at Malawi, for the Supreme Court for be overturn the election. The possibility be there if they be take the case. But because of them feel say that possibility they're very small. What do they do now? They say, okay, well, if we carry on going to Supreme Court, we lost the election, it will be a lose-lose for we. What do I mean by that? This commission of inquiry, it will continue for them our neck. So what do they do? Then come with their own strategy. Say, okay, well, let them drop all the case them. Then call and quote and unquote political cases. The commission of inquiry is not supposed to be a commission of inquiry between APC and SLPP. If una even go to the recent release where the judiciary pull out, they say the state versus Anes Baikoroma, the state versus Dr. Samura Kamara. So meaning now Salone versus them people the way they accuse of embezzling public funds. Not a case between SLPP and APC. So SLPP not suppose for even agree say then go drop them case then they. So for me, una they understand how they go with this, right? So let's pause here. And just because I don't promise, say I go play this video of both President Bill and then Tijan Kabayon go follow. But let remind you now of what President Bill say during that interview. And then I go remind you now, talk small, and then play Tijan Kabayon. And then I go close that chapter there. I left him to Una. Let Una judge if indeed President Bill be want election in 1996. If indeed President Bill has a claim and Senge claim and plenty SLPP supporters then claim, saying that the father of democracy. I hope say we will now watch then 2 videos here. Una go get the answer to that question there. If indeed President Bill now the father of democracy, modern democracy, na Salone. So let we first listen to what is say, President Bill say, and then after which I go play Tijan Kabayon version. Una stay tuned and dear una share. Let beaucoup people them able get this. So we not go allow supporters them, the politicians them for continue for the mislead Sierra Leoneans them. One thing where I want to make very clear, when I remember I always say we not go able for change the past. What in the past mean? It mean something or place event where we for learn from. I'll play for now. And then I will come right back after this. When I stay tuned.
Let's talk about your own experience with coups, because before you were the president, you were an army brigadier, and going back a long period in the 1990s, you were involved in 2 coups. In 1996, you became the military head of state, but I'm going to say it before you say it. You became military head of state, and then you called elections. So my question to you, are there good coups?
I think this is the most difficult question I've had to answer. Yes. Let's put it into context. We had just come out of the bipolar world. The whole world was in a state of flux. The governments that were there, we had a one-party state that had refused any form of democratic tenets or principles. Nearly for 30 years, every democratic attempt to change that government had failed. There was mass corruption with impunity. They had caused such carnage as far as the management of the country is concerned, to the point that we had a war. Some members, that was why I said, sometimes they say it's senseless, but people just got tired and went to the bush. We were young soldiers. We were sent to the front to fight, and yet we didn't have the wherewithal. But at the same time, what was meant for us at the war front was being squandered in the city. So, I mean, when you send somebody to the war front, you must give him or her the wherewithal. So we believed at the time that we have a government that has caused this war and yet was benefiting from the war at the expense of our own lives. We thought it was a genuine reason for us to come and remove that and bring about democracy. And that was what we did.
So you say there can be good coups. In Gabon, the ruler Ali Bongo was deposed. He's ruled that country for as long as I've been alive, and a lot of the population seemed to support what happened in Gabon. Was the coup in Gabon a good coup?
I will not describe it as a good coup. I have described mine, the one I took part in, that I'm fully knowledgeable about, as a good coup, because one, we kept to our timetable, and even when some members of our particular of us wanted to change, I stood up and said, if you're saying there was a second coup, because some members wanted to renege and wanted us to continue as to change our uniform and be the true leaders by just conducting a fake election. I said to them, no, we came to reform, and we have done what we can. We have to conduct a democratic election and give and hand over power to a duly elected government. That was how I had to remove my boss, just so that we can have democracy. So when you look at bad governance today.
All right, Fambulem, that part they not just want for play. So President Bill Nairi is say a removing boss because the boss not be one for handover, not be one for conduct the election handover democratically. So now that make a remove him and it make sure say a do the meaningful thing. Okay, so that's my own version. So now let we hear Tijan Kaba in own version. Remember, Stiasabi don't say this, but people then say, oh, Stiasa is disgruntled and stuff like that. But let me hear from Kaba in Sesef. And remember also, some people in the talk say, President Bill say, if we pull the uniform, army uniform, they wear green and stuff like that. To me, that's questionable. If indeed, because if it be help Kaba for win the election, just imagine, this particular thing what they can show us. So, now 1997, Kaba delivered this speech. Now the the UN General Assembly, 1997, after where AFRC take over. So if indeed President Bill be that instrumental, it not be necessary for let Kaba scared at all for say something when all right. Because it not be under any pressure. If they deal with AFRC. So I want to bring that to our attention before I play this. Say President Kaba not be under any pressure for Madabiel because Madabiel be hand over. So Kaba be done rule from that February when they call election, take him to May of 1997 where AFRC overthrew. And this now after that, later, September of 1997, now he delivered the speech. So let us show una the speech. Again, Fambulem, this now for let we set the record straight, where the argument hopefully go lay to rest tonight. Except now, if you deliberately no one for know the truth, that's up to you. So let we set that stage there. Let we show una President Kaba in speech.
Escort His Excellency. On behalf of the General Assembly, I have the honor to welcome to the United Nations His Excellency Al-Haji Ahmad Tejan Kabah, President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, and to invite him to address the Assembly.
Mr. President, Mr. Secretary General, Your Excellencies, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed an honor once again to address this august assembly. On behalf of the people of Sierra Leone and on my own behalf, I congratulate you, Mr. President, on your election to preside over the work of this session, which you rightly described as one that can mark the beginning of a new era in the United Nations history. The Ukraine, a founding member of our organization, is well known for its decisive stand on unilateral nuclear disarmament. This in itself is a major contribution to the promotion of international peace and security. As an experienced diplomat and former senior member of the Secretariat, you are fully equipped to steer this session to a successful conclusion. I wish also to pay tribute to your predecessor, Ambassador Ismail Razali of Malaysia, for the firm and skillful manner in which he led the Assembly to deal with the issues of the 51st session. Mr. Secretary General, we commend you for the bold efforts you have made so far in mapping out the tracks of your quiet revolution, namely a reform of the Secretariat. This is perhaps the first time in the history of the organization that we have, in the same session, a President of the General Assembly and a Secretary General, both of whom were staff members of the United Nations Secretariat. Through you, Mr. Secretary General, I would like to convey our appreciation to the entire staff of the United Nations system, who have been and continue to be pillars supporting the structures of peace and economic and social well-being which our organization is building in various parts of the world. The international community had a presence to ensure the highest standard of probity and transparency in the conduct of the elections. In January 1996, in the middle of the preparations for the elections, Brigadier Mada Bio forced Captain Valentine Strasser out of office as chairman of the MPRC and immediately launched a campaign to postpone the elections. The banner of that campaign was Peace Before Elections. A national consultative conference comprising representatives of political parties, the army, the police, trade unions, women's organizations, the churches and mosques, and other organizations of civil society was convened in February 1996 to pronounce on the matter. I should add that in attendance were also representatives of the international community. The overwhelming majority of the delegates to the conference supported the holding of the elections. Incidentally, the Revolutionary United Front was invited to participate in the democratic process, clearly illustrating its attitude towards legitimate democratic principles and procedures. The RUF categorically refused to honor the said invitation. And so the elections were held on 26th to 27th of February 1996. There were observers from the Commonwealth, the Organization of African Unity, OAU, the African American Institute, the African American Labor Center, the Commonwealth Trade Union Council, and the World Council of Churches, all coordinated by no less a body than the United Nations itself. At the close of the polling, and long before the official declaration of the results, the international observers made a joint statement on the 29th of February 1996, in which they said that despite setbacks, they had witnessed a remarkably peacefully, orderly, and transparent conduct of the vote, which led them to conclude, and I quote, that the results will genuinely reflect the will of the people of Sierra Leone and usher in an era of democracy, end of quote. Mr. President, having failed to prevent the holding of the elections through political maneuvering, the anti-democratic forces within the army and their RUF allies launched a campaign of terror and intimidation in those parts of the countryside where the rebels had a presence to scare away people from voting. Many innocent men and women had their hands cut off. Some were branded with hot iron, and many more were mutilated in ways that I cannot describe in public. But no intimidation could overcome the determination of the people to put an end to military rule and all its associated abuses. Mr. President, the elections which brought my government into office were more than an electoral exercise to replace one government with another. They were no less an opportunity, indeed a historic opportunity, for the people of Sierra Leone to put an end to nearly 30 years of undemocratic rule, the last 4 of which were an outright military dictatorship. Mr. President, in retrospect, the victories of the people, first against the political sleight of hand to stop the elections, and then the campaign of terror and intimidation to scare away the voters from the polling booths, seem to have left the reactionary forces in our country with only one remaining avenue to their objective: the unconstitutional overthrow of any civil government. And that was precisely what happened on the 25th of May. The people of Sierra Leone have responded to the coup in a manner which is unique in the history of Africa.
All right, Fambulem, unado yegi that. Again, people like that, my brother will accuse me, say I get something personal against President Bill. History, you need to change, you need to able to change history. You dey learn from history. So it to me, it looked like, say, President Bill, they on a crusade for change history. That's not going to happen. As long as them video are there. When I see wetin President Kaba say at the time, the people of Sierra Leone reject military, reject unconstitutional takeover of the country. The Sierra Leonean people. So this time around, this person on full uniform, it try 1996, not able. And the other thing where President Kaba make very clear, me fambule, what did he say? It talk about the international community. So the international community are the paraphrase now. Said now one of the unique election they observe. In spite of all the issues them, the election reflect the vote of the people. That's not democracy. So imagine 1996. With all where you build them na the same some areas them where President Kaba make them very clear. The military, some people are not the military, would that be at the military? Now President Bill at the time. Some element of the military, when they want the election, they will intimidate people them, cut people their hand and all that. But yet Sierra Leoneans them, they resist that. So we want democracy. Una tell me, from waiting President Kaba say, from waiting President Bill say, who that need to say the truth? Una answer that question there. So President Kaba lie? Say Mara Bill not to the father of democracy? President Bill lie? Say he overthrow Strasser because he want democracy? Una be the judge. But it's very clear, and again, me other one brother be say, why are so pessimistic and say this thing will happen where ECSL do, it don't send Salone back probably another 15 years. Because he probably get for take 3 other governments then for like we will recover from this. So when I want tell me say from 1996 the people then get it right, then team up and say no. According to President Kaba, it say Bio immediately when he overthrow Strasser, he launch a campaign where the campaign slogan, peace before election. It not be one election at all. So why now? Why you not go say, you know what, in hindsight, I give kudos to the Salone people them. Yes, and nothing not be wrong if he admit and say, because of we people that be they suffer, I be they feel say peace before election be the ideal way for go. Nothing of wrong with that. The same thing with Sheki. They do na Lancaster House where they be they try for like Salone gain independence. So what did he say? He said them for conduct election first before independence. And he definitely get reasons. So whether in reasons then justify or not, not in reasons. So President Bill, you get for live with that. You reasons then probably go be justifiable. But for like you move away and try for change history, if fumble them, when I think through. And history, they kind of repeat itself. At the time when clearly President Bill not believe in democracy. I don't know him personally, but the act. Look how he handled ECSL situation. The international body where some of the supporters now, all the international body want create issue and stuff. Since 1996, they're so consistent. They observe elections then at Salone. Since we 1996 election. Now the first time this, they outrightly say rigging take place and not transparent and the results then fishy. That not something where for trouble we all, we fumble them. And sadly enough, look what in APC do. Instead of APC stand for the people them of Sierra Leone. The same selfishness. So we fumble them. The lines they're open now. I'm going to encourage you to follow on our call. And for una we like you the numbers them. Just for remind una. If you're in North America, you want for call on this program, we fumble them. Toll free. If you're in USA, Canada, or Mexico, the number for call now 1-866-944-7722. The number now 1-866-944-7722. If you're in UK, the number for call now +44 208089 1455. If you're in UK, the number for call now +44 208089 1455. If you're in Australia, the local number for call, particularly in that Sydney area, so it not will cost you anything. You can call +61 29 09 84337. The number now +61 29 09 84337. If you know and call any of the numbers here, even if you didn't know that area, we get what we call the one port number. So the one port number, when a WhatsApp number now +1 343 997 5828. Now 1 343 997 5828. Again, for people that we want for listen to the radio, now Salone, where we need a broadcast, now the radio right now, but you go listen to music. But in case you want for the listen to the radio, I go encourage you now, for the people that we need Salone, now FM 91.9, and for people that way right now, they drive or maybe not get enough data, I go encourage you now for let una check on our app, the VOS app. Right now, you go able to hear me voice live, even though you need to see me on the radio. So we get a call. Let me take this call and you're waiting with Salone brother or sister get for say regarding this program. VOS Network. Hello, caller. What's your name and who say they call me from, please?
Yeah, Mr. Kamara, I call from United States.
Yes, Mr. Kagbo. Thank you so much, sir. What's your take on the program, sir?
Kamara. Thank you very much for the good work we do. You know, I really appreciate your work, and may God continue to bless you and bless the organization and our family as well. We already try for push with democracy in our country for go before, and we always try for open people AI them for me to see the facts and the true meaning of what democracy stands for. It just clear with you play the two speeches the way you show tonight about Malabio in speech and also that of Tijan Kaba. You know, for a long time, Malabio they fool the Salone people and say Naina the father of democracy. But when you look at the constitution, where Naina the multi-party constitution, where Austin and make that constitution day now way back 1991. And who was the president who signed that particular constitution, the way Salone they use right now as the 1991 constitution, multi-party democracy constitution, now President Momo, we now be APC. Okay, Malabio then come take power 1992, 1992, they can take power by the time where the country they try for move into democracy. Okay. You know, so if Malabio they always class himself as father of democracy, you know, it's just a deceiving self because the facts, just like what you say, history will not be able to change them. The only thing they do, we go just try for reverse or try for
land from
them, exactly. Yes. We will just learn from them, but we're not going for change them. But Malabio they try for change history. Malabio they try for force people for make people accept them. From the one when Malabio come take power from Strasser, people they're not able to accept them. Now make it only for only 3 months. They do everything for make people accept them. People are not going to accept them. Income, it talks say election not for go on. 3 months to election, I take over. It say election not for go on in na peace for camp. People say no. The international body start with the people and the election go on. And that day, we know what happened. That particular day, with that election they gone. We know what happened. We to Germany, maybe they shoot people, bomb, do all kinds of things for intimidate people and make people not go vote. For people and go vote. So it's so interesting. For where this man is Sidom, anytime we go is Sidom, it talks saying that in brinka democracy and the father of democracy. This is lie. This is the blunted lie what this man is telling people. It is talk against we all say this man just a coach you talk. This man not believe in democracy. This man they hide right on a hide on that democracy. He never believe in democracy. If this man he believe in democracy, if he take power, so this 5 years really belong their power. Salone for be one of the best country because everything was laid out for this man. Everything was already prepared for him. It for just come on out and work and make things go fine for the country. But we come with this in military business and this in forceful business and begin intimidate people, and up to now, they don't kill people and pass any other president in that country. Even the sense of who we get Jonta president, like Martin, AFRC president, we do not be recognized. We the soldier them, the AFRC them, the people's power, the people's army, and the RAF, the other big Karulwi. We nobody get killing them. this kind of thing we will get democracy, the type of people, the amount of people don't die. If this man not be father of democracy, enough for allow them to look this election will happen. So if you not be father of democracy, you not for be do what you do. We not for be do what you do. So Bakaba clearly sure talk and the speech say, Madam will not be wants the election. If they talk away. So if they lie, they continue to lie. I don't know why make Captain Strasser is still there alive. He can talk. Why make this man no go come and clarify this statement? You know, come and talk. Or Mr. Cargo or whatever. Why make you no fair way for interview Captain Strasser? If you get any way, when I interview this man, let this man come and clear this air about all the matter you tell and say, you know what, an overpower, you know what, an overpower.
Yeah, well, with all fairness, my brother, Stiasa be don't say that. Stiasa, you in first, matter be in first term, where there be the campaign. Yes.
What did he say?
Yeah, where there be campaign, Stiasa be don't talk say BO overthrow because it not be want for let the handover. Stiasa be say that. But anyway, your time down. Thank you very much, sir. And for right now, it will be difficult given that Stiasa also depend on BO and things like that. And obviously, it will get that independence for a global for stand up, especially with again in the country. And when I know we thinking they gone for somebody they give interview against BO, whether or not it's true or not, BO is not going to take it lightly. And we all see how they can intimidate people them. But thank you very much, my brother. Let me take another call. VOS Network. Hello, caller. Waiting on your name and say they call me from. WhatsApp. Go ahead, please.
Hello.
Yes, go ahead. Yes, go ahead, please.
Thank you for the opportunity. You know, I don't know really what did happen to we Salone and them. We don't take something we not normal, we take like a normal. What I mean, Manandi, for let matter be from the beginning, we all get for realize. I believe say waiting Chijankaba talk na the right thing. You know, we like for Mother Bio. Understand? Mother Bio be get it. I don't know what APC exactly do where I want to ask them, let we know what in the reality way APC people and do way it does 8 APC then count over to APC. He fights for letting not make election at all. He say peace before election. I mean election. I think he say election before peace or something like that.
Peace before election.
Peace before election because no want election. Thank you so much for correcting me. He fights them so much for he hates the Northern and them. He hates APC them. You understand? Maybe we'll succeed that same day. But I don't know, the people will be so wise. If we Salone will be so wise, we'll fight. We really team up so strong enough. Within our state police, we saw they pass with then cutlass them and gun them or whatever, but we resist them. We'll make election before the peace rate for make. But I don't know what will happen now. We can take over safe. The motive is they say that they can out APC them. But APC people, if we don't get sense for no say, matter be in general, personally, I don't know any family they will say how they eat the north. You understand? They say that they can out the 1-0 APC, they hurt the north. I don't know what they do. You understand? But again, when they don't take over, it's try for pay the whole country does box up in the sense tribal business. We're not really talk about tribal business. Me, if this 10 years we matter be this now they tell you the work be done, they will do tribal business, we understand. But we don't pass for that, we don't pass over 20 years. Two people that don't rule. And Chijakaba don't do in 10 years, and it's Commando in 10 years. Why it can reflect you back per war? Let me not understand. I don't really understand why it can begin. They're supposed to be done born when they know about war. They would begin teaching them about war. For saying that matter be the count one and a country. So wait till they do so right now. So I look one video now what's up. Where some people then come out and go to South Africa. The South Africa guy they against the people. They say which people are gonna be in our country? Who get bad leader them, who get bad people them, na make we can ask with this, and that's okay. He say say South Africa within us will fight for right. Then kill people in their party. They kill people them who fight for rights, who get freedom. So una the come on our country for can enjoy na so for can get the benefits or don't get. Why not go on our country but go fight for the same rights alone and restore peace and stability in our country? That bring my attention to Salone. This not a normal thing for the rig election, then talk and say the rig election, they will don't like say normal. Trust me, people them who get for sit down strong, who get for fight for that, who get for make sure say they not be normal. Because Una now don't play on their own part. But we still need more from Una and the media people. Not to TV normal this. This is something really happen. It's not normal. For there, we all sit down so matter beautiful election. Everybody know. Everybody know. Not to say nobody. Let's just say no selective election. For let we take and say normal. Say let it go. Let it continue more for go. Let it continue on. Hey, they continue on. No, normal. Wait something normal, no normal. Wait something no. Say no.
Yeah, thank you so much, my brother. Unfortunately, the time done. But call we back because let we not hold other people in the line. Call we back and continue and finish your thoughts. Yeah.
Thank you so much for the opportunity again.
Absolutely, my pleasure. Thank you. God bless. All right, let's take another call. VOS Network. Hello, caller. Waiting your name and who say they call me from, please.
Good evening, Mr. Kabo. This is Abdullah, the call from New Jersey.
Hello, brother Abdullah. Thank you so much for your call. And waiting are you take on tonight, sir?
Yeah, a couple of things. Just listen to the video. I remember you mentioned this Tijan Kabatin video the last time.
Yes.
The UN. I just listened to him. Even before I listened to this based on your analysis last week, Saturday, I remember I contribute also.
Yes.
A clear, a blatantly clear say, not just a black lie, not a beauty pass around saying at the father of democracy or so. But again, you make a very good point that after watching this video and comparing to Mother Being statement, it left to you. Unfortunately, you get a lot of people that way, even if you say Sierra Leone flag, na green, white, and blue, as long as you look to it, you know they support Mother Be able to say, you know, na red, white, and black. So that's the point. And the other thing I want to talk about, Mother Be not so father of democracy. But it's unfortunate. Me personally, they see and say, God really been bring Mother Be for can redeem himself from all the trouble we he caused to the people. Unfortunately, you know, get the wisdom and the luck for seeing that with it. I mean, now we see with how Mother Be will end. I me personally not get any bad thing for him, but not a normal behavior from a human being. And the other thing you mentioned earlier, now, if we see them not go on a court, yes, me, I agree. Say yes, they're not going to court. Of course, all the elections in Africa, but Nigeria, even when they go to court, Supreme Court at the end of the day, very difficult, almost impossible to let them turn down, especially the person within our power now. Either maybe the successor in institutes that Supreme Court say, or for some reason, the possibly will get some connection with the members that were in the Supreme Court. So it has always been difficult until we get that situation where they will separate them, or they do changes now the tenure of office, provide them the required security. We will always find ourselves in this situation. By the way, the US will not say that the president they appoint judges then to the Supreme Court. But then get some differences. One, they get guaranteed security. We're independent of the government in order. Government will tell police, say, we're not go do this, we're not go do that, or the army. Also, the tenure of office. You know, get any reason for free to say, they will retire me, they will send me to leave. So even though not the president they appoint, another aspect then they will get for change in the constitution. The president can appoint, fine, but it's almost impossible for that president to remove a judge on the basis that Naya appointer. We see how it play out in the US, you know. So that's not the point. But here is the point. One lawyer, every Sierra Leonean citizen get the rights. Lawyer Mara, take up the case.
Yes.
We see exactly now just a justification of waiting APC. Yes, upon me which APC do as a party, but a justification with the of waiting APC decide not for going to court for. At the end of the day, a waste of time. Now nonsense. And the final point is, look at waiting Mother Biodo. Me now one person will get they against totally if they go do concession or go outside the law. Somebody we don't commit crime, when I arrest them for a crime we generally commit, it violates the constitution. There is no reason why that person not goes to suffer how the constitution spell out. But if you see in the first place in a time a deal, because they didn't free them people in there, no say
inside a head, and the government as a whole knows say these were politically motivated arrests. Then people and they not likely do anything to deserve the arrest. And when we turn on, thank you very much for that point.
All right, interesting point. Interesting point. I disagree with you slightly the last part, but again, interesting point. Thank you as always, sir. God bless. Because to me, I don't think say indication say they not do anything wrong. No, I strongly believe say, like I say, 100%. I strongly believe say President Bill do that as a concession for like a continue for rule. Not only because APC not commit the crime where the people where they accuse not commit the crime where they accuse them of for. Then they are not believe that. Because under an escoma, absolutely, you get so much. Again, I be do a program before Bio. I be go through a series of corruption cases, then will be they go on. Incidents, they will be they go on. So corruption be definitely there under an escoma. No question about that. So I don't believe say them people and they then be innocent. Yes, a politically motivated, and that we don't see so. But let me continue for take the calls them. VOS network. Hello caller, what's your name and who say they call me from, please?
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, just a quick one. I'll start with this question.
Sure.
Regarding this last talk we talk, say, or where the last caller say, Mother Bio, the one day they don't left them whether they get corruption case. How true is that? Because me not see anything like that they party communique or any press release say they don't free anybody from the corruption cases.
No, they're not say free them, but now part of the requirement, part of the agreement, say for release all politically motivated cases. So if the COI politically motivated case, then they say will be part of it.
No, that's totally wrong. That's not a political, like we say, that's corruption case. That's a civil case. The whosoever, now I won't say the politician, the people that have been indicted against the state of Sierra Leone. If we are listening, Mother Bio in speech, right? It tell everybody say all the agreements be good, but mine to say everything to be done within the rule and law of Sierra Leone. Salone not misinform people. They don't know one. There's so called the other misinformation I get from we actually urge me for call. For let you talk, say Strasser, they be interview. It tell people then say Malabio overthrown because Malabio no boile the hand over power. That is black lie. I'll bet anybody. Yeah, then a second point. Then the third point here. Me I bet anybody say this election. Let's be honest with people. They left for deceive the APC gullible supporters then because some of them not able to read or not able to read in between the line. How APC go really election. Una be honest with yourself. Some APC bloggers before this time know the kind divide where APC be get to the extent. How APC go win this particular election, they don't win Southeast. They don't make even an enroll. Come on, man. Even Masala Samba in result where APC the code tell una say Mother Bio lead, you not get the 55%. Come on, even the EU report una the code. Not tell una say Samoa Kamara win election or APC win election. They say they get problem with the tabulation. Come on, let's be honest to people them. That's not the truth of the matter. The win election, that can where APC be there so 2023. Una all know. People have been saying this Samoa and Samsuma and no see face to face. Samoa and these people they no see face to face. The party was so divided, even t-shirts for campaign. How did they win election by mouth saying, look what CD go talk yesterday. Where Phoebe and Sweetie asked us, why wanna not go court? Or they not go court because NEC not pull your result. Is that true? Come on, man. I swear, NEC, now they tell us NEC announced result. They don't know nothing down there. That's not the evidence for letting go court for go counter NEC. If we not get on an RF form, now makes David Senge make it clear before the dialogue begin. Everybody get from even Liberia where me they follow the election. Where the opposition can't see they get all the results, they get the RF, who they call them, the result and the RF from the party agent. That's how you tally, and no, it seems I don't even say APC not ever get tally center. So when I left for fool the poor people, they don't know. Come on, even now, Madabio the kill. Look at all that color. Madabio even kill past Jonta. Let God sorry for him. Some of who be they doing AFRC 10. Who know where they kill students? They will come out and demonstrate again August 18. Will come out and demonstrate against Johnny Paul. Almost people, almost picking the kill. No, stop this thing. You don't go 8% so much that even for priest, the truth for let this country go before. When are the only country world say now we get? When I just the bad mountain and the thing where it's so painful, most of 80 or 90% of the thing when I say all is fallacy. These are lies. It's not good for that country. Don't forget about political party. APC never won that election 2023. And nobody will never win election like the way APC was divided. I will challenge you. I will challenge everybody. And the APC will win before. If APC the guys also they win, then we follow it all over the world. Lots of not even going to call, but let them put on social media. We see the way APC or SMP not doing the social media. Come on, let's stop this.
Okay, my brother.
You did the lie say Strasser talk say you not be listening to this command in Messenger pool. Wasting even in handcuff Strasser. Come on, man. Una left this age for Madabio. You're not gonna go and do anything with Madabio. If there is the leader, is the choosy one. And it's not killing people.
Okay, you're still in on the line, but I'll mute you. I want to ask you the simple question: President Kaba or Madabio, who they talk the truth? I will release you line, let you answer that question there, and let we get that straight. Yeah.
Okay, what did President Kaba say?
Oh, you know, be the watch? President Kaba say Madabio overthrow Strasser, where Strasser be there in the middle of organizing for the election. So when Madabio take over, the first campaign we launch is a peace before election.
Okay.
Meaning that Madabio no be want the election for happen. So
no,
Kaba
that's not the truth. Okay, let me wait. Okay,
Kaba,
okay.
Waiting. Okay, go back and watch that thing there.
No, let's just discuss. I'm not going to disclose my identity when it comes to MPLC.
Your identity. Kaba, waiting Kaba say versus waiting President Bio the claim. Who that you feel say they talk the truth?
Now, President Bio, ask me why.
Well, thank you very much. Now, just
I want to make it wait. I don't want to just say President Bio because
call back other people and in at the line because your time be done. I be just want to let you answer that question. They call back. We'll not go reduce your time. We'll not go stop you, but call back. Yeah. Let me take other call. VOS Network. Hello, caller. What's your name and who say they call you from?
Hey, I call from Washington D.C., USA. How are you now doing? I wish you.
We did do well. Thank you very much, my brother. So, what you take on the program tonight, sir?
Okay, the program of corruption. Me, I will tell you what, my brother. That country is knowledge for Bilam. The first leader in that country. That country is not going to Bilam. I don't care who's president Kayanda. Me, they tell you now. I just come out. I go take 2 months. The country dirty. The mayor, what they do, I don't know. I they send you 2 dead bodies. There was see one Eastern police. Pass na me call police. I say, look, somebody died now. Eastern police and Fobe Road. I get the picture now. Then one died on New Road towards by Grassfield. Middle of the street. They cover out with papers. What people in the wrong government being I don't know. What they run the thief, the police and just didn't assist for collect money. They know they do their work them. The mayor, the city dirty. Any say go dirty, they pack in the street. Mosquito them boku. Who's investor they go to them country in the being I don't know. Lights no day in the country. Water no day. The country get fresh water. The mistake honest do. In America, it's okay. China spent 64 billion I invest in African country 2013. How much before tell China say dear, when I build for this electricity. Any country not get light, it's also civilized country. Salone not civilized. I don't know why people keep talking, hey, Salone civilized. Who civilized are they? Water no day, lights no day. When he used toilet, first you turn water in a bathroom. Who's kind of uncivilized in that day? When I get fresh water, that bridge water day, he able supply. That Guma value at the primary school. Telling they teach me. Teach you that Guma value, they know able to change it. Lack of maintenance and they cause that country day. All man is just try to build a house, thief money. Now they pay no more. All man, all the other party can instead chief you only build fine house. Salone in the block for build house. We get a build house, get Matuka, the man get money. They admire chief man. Now Salone are sitting, they admire corruption, possible corrupt. Now I know more me get. But me, I dey talk one step. Invest already go to that country. I don't care if it's SLPP, NGC, or APC come. No invest already guy inside that. Lights no day. When I not get clean, the city dirty. Good road no day. Going around new road. Who said they see them build from Jue? The what the rain candidates all they come for on a seat. Pass them before and in the Belang. They ask, hey, Oma, how do I help you look my cookery? What kind of life this? So coffee like that. If they go inside Maryland State 3 times, Salone. The whole Salone, they go inside Maryland State, one great state. When I get minerals, when I need to build the country. Man, I know more. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you very much, my brother. Let me take another call. So WhatsApp, go ahead, please. What's your name and who say they call me from?
I had a call from Virginia, United States.
Thank you very much, my brother, for your call. What's your take on the program tonight, sir?
Yeah, thank you so much. You know, my brother, we just talked this now. We're not honest to ourselves. This is the biggest problem. We're not honest. Let we look to the Constitution first. Let we say APC not win the election, but Mother be back not win the election. So always we understand. And the Constitution say you forget 55%. And they ask me, brother, we just talk to you. SLPP get 55%, they not get that. The answer is no. So if you not get 55%, we go to the Constitution. The Constitution tells we say we for go for enough. Did they allow we for go for enough? No. Now, I ask 3 questions. The other question is, before the election, NEC then go and talk, say, nobody no publicize no result. Nobody no call no result. And then get right for call the result and the guy for do everything. Right, not true. The second question is, who that we pay for let them conduct election at the NEC then? So if we pay them for let them conduct election, why do not even make we get the result? With the people them, they use the money, why you not allow for use it? Why do not publicize the result? If people are not going to APC, now they for pull your result, now they will pay. We not pay APC them, now they will pay for let them go the result. You know me for saying we're APC or whatever, but we have to know the right, we have to know the truth. We pay them, they use the money. You see, they use the money. Why not go show the result? They don't know everything will happen. Why not be transparent? So let them be honest with themselves. But let's tell you what Mother do. Mother be on activity it take for this election. Yeah. Number 1 point we do. What you do for the people in our country? They not say they don't fight bad one in our country. Then boss people in belly, then cool people in the country not ready for war. No more. Salone people not ready for war. And that advantage they take to the Salone people, which is completely wrong. And number 2, you know, say people will not get money. People are so vulnerable, will not get money. They use money for influence all the institutions there. The police, the military, everything. Therefore, can't call results. Look when they can at the place there. They can't before APC the place. They put the barricade one place, shoot to the place there. Why is people they are young gun? They're the gladdy, which is not enough here. Let me be truthful. We all get rights for living at the wall. So why they get rights for dance for the own side? They don't get rights for dance at the own side, which is completely wrong. And number 3 again, what they do the people there? They not say people them will fight for die because of what the past expense we don't get. And that advantage they take. The advantage is we're not ready for war. 2, because people don't get money, they use that advantage there. 3, the people not ready for die for the rights. And now let's make a that election this way. First of all, that trust me, that didn't happen. All we did in Salone, no said, we handle that first one before. Without program, and now we do nothing because we're ready for die. When the Muslim people are not ready for die, I make it take the advantage, which is completely wrong. Me go there, they ask again, look, want the result. Let us get the result. It's a peaceful thing. But it's so hard for them to pull the result. They use the money. If we swear about the money, they all pay them, we're not good the result. Don't go like the family. We don't want that because they all are still London for God's sake. Just pull the result, everybody see. We're not the 55%. We're not pulling the result, all see. This is the only thing the people want. The people don't want too much. They just want the result. Me and you try the result once. Let's get the result. Why would not forget the result? Then they go give me clarity. Just because of the selfishness. All the politicians then. So my brother, I'm glad for the opportunity and trust me, this year so not going for him so again for cook. Now for cook. If not be now, future time again for big problem. This one they cook so. So I make for put ends to it. If we not try to put ends to it, anybody can do a mark. Now that's what the facts for that to no want. Who no one this is not normal. This way that because it's and worship the whole country. What can they see that country? So you still have to complete me points at the complete time. Sorry for the fast because the guy not completely statement.
Yeah, that's okay. You can call as many times as possible once you do within the 3 minutes. You can call me back, yeah?
I will say thank you so much.
Yes, and thank you too. Let God bless you, sir. again, my brother, just don't say that. I decide for deliberately give people a chance. That we brother we call, we talk about Stiasa, and then it end up for say, oh, APC now win the election. I ever don't say APC win the election. We fumble the way they don't they listen. And VOSF, not presenting a VOS, not ever say APC win the election. So who that they misinform the people as in claim, say we they misinform people. Who that ever say APC win election? And the way we talk, a reference Masala Samba, a reference the European Union, and what did he say? He said and say Marabio win the first round, but he not get 55%. You see how he shoot himself 9 foot? Just imagine. And that's me, brother. Just don't allude to. Say, get the 55% where the constitution require. Now, Liberia, President Weah, he win the first round, even though now a very tiny win, but he win the first round. But yet, did they go second round? Did they go runoff? Because according to Liberia constitution, you forget 50 plus 1 for like you avoid runoff. And we are not get that. So did they go into runoff? Why Salone? And then they make the other argument about, APC, few of them, they say APC get a disaggregated result and stuff like that. Just like how my brothers say, it's very clear. And again, the same SLPP supporters them, they say APC or no other organization or party not get the constitutional mandate for release any result where credible. So if that's not the case, why una continue for say APC therefore publish disaggregated result? I don't want for see APC then disaggregated result. I don't want for see SLPP then disaggregated result for satisfying me as a Sierra Leonean. The person will get the constitutional mandate. Now, in look like me fumble them. Why we not go shame? We face them in shame, Sierra Leoneans. Particularly the one that where they support this action. Say, a constitution say enough for. Also, is saying that the constitution say enough for release disaggregated results by polling station. And then he signed the constitution? Absolutely not. And not did not the Public Elections Act. No. So when they use the minimum requirement and say that's sufficient, well, you don't go find a job. If they say the job, the person where we want for this job, you forget first degree and you for sabi Excel, that's at least you for do that thing in there. But you not go tell me say automatically because you get that thing in there, you don't get the job. No. So the minimum requirement, the act, and the same thing where they talk. Now they don't sort of orchestrate all their undemocratic principles then they by bringing the Public Elections Act and say, now part of the Constitution. What in the ECOWAS Parliament be say? They say clearly that action they really not there in the interest of the country. And now they see so. Why? Look, Liberia, again, that way Liberian brother way be they criticize the electoral commissioner. I want to talk to him directly. At one point, he talks, say, Nigeria, then get over 200 million people the election, with the result, they announce them in less than 2 weeks and stuff. But guess what? During the process, very transparent. Myself went out to Liberian. I get access to Liberian information. And I will just display it on now. I pull on from the website, the NEC website. 100% they don't count. And if you tick each county, you will see the disaggregated result. By polling station, it did electronically. Ebo. So then President Bill, they say, oh, Salone, democracy young, and stuff. Seriously? And then una they kind of begin the why APC not publish then disaggregated result, then get them and stuff. So we will not get them. What una for do for we then? We were not a political people then. So as Sierra Leoneans, we're not deserving for see that disaggregated result by polling station. We're not deserving of the MCC compact program. We're not deserving of that because now the main requirement that for release the disaggregated result by polling station. For the sake of, and Connor they say it meets international standard. You don't get for argue the great work where Liberia do. It's not arguable at all. Anyway, let me continue with the call stem. VOS network. Hello, caller. What's your name and say the call reform, please?
Yes, I will call again for hello?
Yes. What's your name and say the call reform?
Yeah, now maybe call if I shoot myself on my leg.
Okay.
I never shoot myself on my leg. I just start with that. Yeah.
Okay.
As tell you say, even the Masala Samba result, where APC the reference. Listen to me clearly.
Yes, I listen.
Yeah, I say,
and people on the listen
I say
as
even
well.
I say even the Masala Samba result, where APC the reference. Tell them say someone not win the election. Yeah. The last year now, Usa you shoot yourself now you aid. Yeah. You don't categorically state and say, and the caller we call from Virginia don't state and say, the post will get the constitutional right for jury result and for announced result, now the ECSL, now get a constitutional right. And the ECSL come and announce to we say, Mother Bioge, more than 55%. So they declare a winner. The other argument where APC be they make say, oh, for sure say the man no win. These are just layman talk. The man no win, I make the rush for go swear in. We know what happened in 2007, 2012, where Ernest Koma win. In fact, 2012, before they announced the result, then for that, I always say the barricade APC office, they put this, that. 2012, before they announced the result, yeah, Ernest Koma declared coffee order. So that means they not be win the election. Then I'm question that for that man will be called from Virginia, yeah. Then I want to question.
Okay, my brother, let pause your time.
Okay.
I really want to engage you small if you don't mind. Let pause your time.
Okay, good.
Yeah? Okay,
good. I will appreciate. Yeah.
Oh, okay, so you talk about Masala Samba.
I say APC be the reference.
No, hold it. You talk about Masala Samba. You talk of the EU. So you point where they make here APC they be the reference, but all them two sources then they make it clear. Say President Bill not get Masala Samba make it clear. Say President Bill not get 55% as required by the Constitution.
Yes.
So now that's make us say you shoot yourself by the foot. If you reference them,
shoot me on the foot. I say APC. Kala Masala Samba. That would our job is to make that point when people that say Mother Bill not win the.
No, not of people. Talk to Abdul Karim. Me no ever talk about
Abdul Karim say Mother Bill rig the election.
I no ever talk. Abdul Karim, hold it, sir.
You said they rigged it. Okay.
I reference the EU report. I reference the US press statement. I reference the Carter Center statement. So based on all that, and Yasef Abidon discover error in the calculation, where I make it clear. So because of that error, there now more reason why we foresee the disaggregated result by polling station. But what ECSL do, they amend the error, they not pull no press release as to why in fact the error was there. And they also not pull release and say they don't fix the error. So that's not acceptable standard at all to you? I will continue with your time.
Okay, so I'll continue, yeah? You don't pause me.
Yeah, okay, I'll pause and answer that question there. For correct error in numbers that we don't publish, and you know pull press release, you don't make the Sierra Leoneans them able to understand why the error in the first place. Was it a typo? And when we not correct them, why we not pull press release for make people and know say, oh, we don't somebody discover that error, we don't correct them. So then they self not supposed to be mathematical, questionable act. As a matter of fact, given the advanced level, then they na crime. Given the advanced level, for tamper with the result, explain, hold public conference for explain as to why the error and how you fix them. Explain nothing. But you go election numbers them. When you don't publish, you change them without even coming out and explain why you changed them. Yes, I will release you time now. Go ahead, sir. Yeah, your time continues, sir. Go ahead, please. Hello? My brother, go ahead, please. I don't know if we don't lost your brother, but do you call me back, please? If you able answer them questions today, because this is not dialogue. And change, I can always say in my other program, change begins with understanding. We need to understand the issues first. And understanding begins with conversation. Not go just, where VOS discover say the numbers then wrong, and then after 2 weeks or so, change the numbers then quietly like that. No, then place here na forgery, and a crime. Anyway, I would not lost you, brother. Let me take another call, please. VOS network. Hello, caller. What's your name and who say you call me from? Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. You there on now live? What's your name and who say they call me from, please?
Na VOS.
Yes. This is not VOS. You there VOS live?
Oh, okay. Thank God. This is my first time calling VOS.
Okay. We appreciate you, sir.
Yeah, I'm glad for the things that we do. We really try and you get patience because what you do not to everybody you do because the kind of patience you get,
Well, my brother, I say Salone, not for the country.
For handling some people them, some Sierra Leonean them, easy. But actually I admire for you and the patience when you get for handling them. You need a vex like that. You need a vex nothing. No, I admire you for that. Thank you very much. Then secondly, this caller where you decide for ask questions about the election or no election about Pakaba and
Madabio,
who that they talk to. Like as I say, you get patience. Some of the people in there, I don't feel to say if you spend more time on them because we all know, see, because I told people, you ask them if you listen to Pakaba, they say no.
Yes.
If I ask them, Saza, you know what they talk? They say no, what they talk? You don't know what they talk. So there is no need for them to continue because the man knows nothing what will go on. Another is being in the next election because you support Madam Bio now. You want everybody to know. Because that's what someone can do. If you know something regular, you don't know. Because not that day in a salon where we don't want to get in there, we don't know what in and Pakaba say, we don't know what in Saza say. But the man still argue between nobody knows say if win. Nobody knows say SNP lose. Okay, but the thing is, the man not get the percentage where he forgets when not enough. That is the point. The way how they stand, like you, the way they stand, say, actually, nobody not get the percentage. At least it will be second rounds. It's not so also no one for stand. Believe me, this thing will happen. But even the journalists know that they not get mind open and more talk say, rather be no win, no get the percentage. I swear to God, they don't get mine. Even if they talk themselves, if they don't talk themselves, they go and build press around. Then after long press, then kind of they touch small, they escape and back, then touch small. Nobody knows my talk. So tell me true, how long for this? How we prepare for change Salone? Not to be out of Salone we will make Salone. Get for the talk, the kind of the talk show. We all the talk. We are the try. Just imagine the kind way they talk, the way they handle, they try to educate people there. But still, no one know what to listen. So, me, I believe so. The only people that will fix Salone, that the one that will stay in Salone and they will fix Salone. Now that's me believe. Yes, we now they out they talk, we do our best, we send, we talk, we help. But my brother, we just they try.
Well, let not give up. Unfortunately, time done. But let not give up, okay. Brother. As Sierra Leonean, because again, if me now one of the selfish people, I'm ever say, you know what? I get a decent job now, yeah. So I don't care. But no, let me country. I saw the film.
Yeah.
And that country, they even get investments there. And I intend for invest more. Me little money where I don't keep now, yeah. But chance not there. Because outside democracy in the reign. Peace there. And also, we go hard for less sober investor go there. So now all that make we all for team up and say, no, this is wrong. Whether it be APC or SLPP, it's wrong. But thank you very much. And let me continue. Let me take another call.
No problem.
Please. Yeah.
No problem. I'm going to have a call back if I get time. But the only second thing, the last thing I want to do for me, I want to educate people them. I forget the app. The video, please. Educate them more. Educate people them more. I forget the app. Because the way I'm saying it, I want to try to do that.
Yes, yes, I will put the link also, but just scan normal. The code them, like then code them. They just put your camera towards them, and then the link will come up. Let you download them because it's very important for let we all download. Yeah.
Okay, no problem.
All right,
thank you.
Yeah, let God bless you, my brother. Well, not Sierra Leoneans them, and this again, VOS need to pay me, and as a matter of fact, we they spend real money. For let VOS they go because then phone calls here will they take so they pay for them, but VOS they pay for them just for let we like I say change it begin with understanding. Let we understand the issues and that VOS they do, and also for where we they take on our calls them that for encourage dialogue, encourage conversation because from understanding the issue it begin with conversation. So this conversation, like I don't play Kaba, I play BO. So hopefully, and they for set, if resolve that issue as to whether or not President BO is the father of democracy. And one brother make a great point where he talks say, even though from what I read, now pressure the international community, particularly IMF. Pressure President Momo, say before they release additional funds, Salone for going to multi-party system, for be democratic. So then, force Momo, for let it go allow that, not to himself, not to in free will. And again, I keep saying this. Part of the agreement say we will do electoral reform. Whose time this Public Elections Act, where they say now, part of the Constitution. The Constitutions, still in pass where it become now part of the Constitution as a bill, as an instrument. Just in my still in pass 2022, and yet they say now that way they pass judges no. We say for reformer because they don't get what they want. President Bill don't get in second term. So now it go say, Lord, reformer. So now that thing we refer as democracy, where they manipulate the system, even where ECOWAS warn you, the ECOWAS parliament warn you still go ahead and do them because the intention is for you to put minimal requirement. How on earth, 21st century, you say when one person not say something, not only the court. Ebo, why in the first place we need for make just the thing where they criticize the 1991 constitution for, where one particular person gets so much power, and then in 2022 we still do that same thing. They wanna tell me say this man is democratic under a own watch, and now that same flawed Public Elections Act where una right against the people of Sierra Leone, the benefit of the country, una write that building, that act there, and now they use and say, oh, now part of the constitution. Seriously? What a joke! What a joke! And this not to the 1991 constitution. Now something una passed last year, 2022. And now I say, oh, now part of the constitution. So now that kind way they for continue, and we feel say so long ago before, where APC come, then do the same thing, whitewash something, and then twist around and say, oh, now the constitution. Seriously? Anyway, let me continue for take calls. VS Network. Hello, caller. What's your name and say the calling from, please?
Yeah, Mr. Cabo, this is Abdullah again from New Jersey.
Hello, Brother Abdullah. Thank you very much. And what's your additional take, sir?
Yeah, thank you. I just want to start from the question where the very caller where they go back and forth with you, where you even ask them a simple question. If they don't listen, after I don't kind deny, say between within President Bio and Kabase, which would I talk to? Now I ask you, within President Kabase, that tells you he wasn't even listening.
And then later saying Abiu.
Yes, they're not really careful listening and understand. Then they take hook, line, and sinker as long as it comes from Bio, you know. But you make a very good point. Here, let's tell you this. This team will start 2023. President Bio don't plan this thing long ago.
Yeah.
Who you see, and get this thing within the parade in the public. Oh, not the Sierra Leone Constitution.
Exactly.
If they don't respect the Constitution. Within this Constitution, they're not even the telling a public election act when a President Bio passed in 2022.
Yes.
Then big parliamentarian and a parliament. Not to everybody participate. They're not even the say that side. They say a Constitution. So let you print in at the 99. They say that the Constitution we APCCSF make. 1991. Now they no one go by that. Even President Bio don't make such a statement. See how they mislead the public. They get this thing, you know, they talk say how on artificial APC for win an election with they not campaign. Even states say they not even get money for print t-shirts. So these are some of the strategies. President Bio then print all sorts of t-shirts, can do them, flood under the whole country. Some sides the people know they want to them, but then they give them. And it crisscross the whole country, spending the people's money. That wasn't out of pocket. Only for justify at the end, say, APC no go campaign reach President Bio. But we see President Bio going to play this way, it wasn't even appreciated, but because he get the gunman there around them, which you go talk. But here is the point. APC know the say, especially in official terms, say they win the election. Yes, everybody get the right for expressing, supporters and go express them, views them. But no, we don't see a situation where even for the first time the bodies that we say this thing not credible, they don't ever say APC win election.
Yeah.
That is the point. They say nobody make the threshold as the Constitution put them.
Yeah.
So now you go and ask, why did they emphasize the thing? The only person will get the mandate for announced election. The only person will get the mandate for announced election. Why? That is not really the problem. But to start with, if we don't give them results from polling station, we give them to every party involved, including the international observers. Why? Waiting for them be the big deal for ABC in a 1% announced election. And in addition, for we know the reason why they emphasize this, we see them send military and police people in the opposition party office. So they're not going to even talk, make any form of announcement, then shoot there, we don't know whether order, no order. They not do the same thing at the young party. So you see the problem? Let me tell you, President Bio, if you've been guessing, if you know, say, really, the people of Sierra Leone reject him. He's not popular. For all the manipulation, he still could not make that 55%.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, not somebody will get the courage for Siam and say, no, waiting, if people then reject me to this level, like pull on this business. They don't really want me. But the forcing way to, but the end, na in matter.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And to that point, brother, not enough for wrong, just like our Judge Ware. And again, President Bill, it's very clear. And myself agree. Because that way I look at the data where ECSL publish, even though it gets some old Panam, it clear say President Bill win the first round. But you don't get the 55%. So waiting for wrong for let you go second round. Waiting for wrong. Wait for them pull Salone from this misery. Instead, we look how they go as still for talk about something else. The minimal requirement, and then like how I say, una pass something 2022, and now they say, oh, according to the constitution. So now so Salone for continue. Una pass something where not in the interest of the country because una don't bulldoze una way, una take over the parliament as majority, and then they give una the opportunity for pass bill, and then after which una say, oh, now the constitution bill will una pass in error, erroneously, very not in the interest of the country. Look how una be they sell fakely. The so-called PR system, when the ECOWAS party and parliament remembers them, the one of the way how now they go about the PR system. Una sell and say, oh, we will get more smaller parties them and stuff. The first thing when you do before even the election, you not kill NGC, you kill C4C. Then you then be around say na Democrat, na father of democracy, not so undemocratic methods than the one in there. For kill smaller parties. Anyway, let me continue with the. We'll take 2 more calls because we'll reach the 2-hour mark. VS Network. Hello, caller. What's your name and who say they call you from, please?
Yeah, Mr. How are you, sir?
I did do well, my brother. Thank you for calling. And what's your name and who say they call you from? If you don't mind, please.
Mohammed Taiwo Tarawali. You, sir. How are you, sir?
Hello, Mr. Tarali. Thank you very much. And mi fambule na mi boss this on ending of the line. So the alone listen to him. Yes, boss. Go ahead.
Well, I can see fast today. Can you listen to the program? Just make sure you know the echo. Okay. Waiting baffle me most of the stuff at this argument we went about ECSL. And my brother in the SFP camp in Kantot case are still baffled. If SFP supporters know say this election here is free and fair, okay, let's assume that more. President Bill winner, they don't give winner. The other pen is okay, we want the aggregated data. What's in your fight now? ECSL they ask, they don't ask President Bill.
Exactly.
Aggregated data. They don't ask SFP, they don't tell us say, hey, well, this and that we're not going to power the campaign. No, that's one they ask the independent body very responsible for one election. Say now we don't give this mandate, we're not give it this year. Yeah. So what we have to understand is waiting everything and do that one day they become full defensive and push it. This not on your fair to this. Not get nothing for do to now. This body in the PSA. Now your own job this for when in the elections. Now your own job is supposed to be independent of anything else. So if they show that independent, now they don't choose the other side, or plenty of which really speak no SCP supporters. This is not way get out over this year. Every citizen that money on use. We just want to see this. How President Bio in the Canada, this and all the time to bring President Bio inside. It's common sense for don't tell you for don't she don't fire on a left side.
Exactly.
When she don't fire, they continue for half of the country because at the end of the day, when I still get to wait for like one man no say no for Pluna day. Oh, they know everything will give you, they will tell us the work of them and not get for much for do to now. When I get for go negotiate, they can go negotiate. So at the end of the day, as an average citizen, me no see the two parties all corrupt.
Absolutely. Absolutely, brother.
They don't thief, they want for maintain because you remember me have viewers I tell you now. Where they own the white people they put in a sit down. But also they cause them where they want for color for like and go back and sit down back.
Yeah.
So but the way say you know one for this nonsense before the election, someone for don't fight this case, someone say when I put it in my head.
Yeah.
Some guys say because no one lost it, once you know for loss nothing. Unless you don't say no for loss, then go make the argument behind you. At the end of the day, as you as average citizen, this is what baffles me. We the citizens who suffer the most, one of the benefits of the politicians there. Now we can't tooth case. My mother said, "They pass suffer so." This is for it in audio. Now we the can't tooth case politicians they will they don't like you from 1980s and now they make the one I kind of people in country so. But when they tell you they call it terrible because of maybe at the same tribe or region or just because of but could talk nobody catch some so tell somebody argue so you know not get yourself na money no. Then call this politician here in the bone una the call and here. My brother and my sister there. If your mother be you give it like 24 hours, a mother be going to for enjoy. This is the person that they enjoy. If mother be you good working go salon, now we say they drive in a salon, they enjoy. This is not get nothing for with it's hate or love. We all want my mother be you do well. That's somebody get swear like you never see make president do well. We all want to make you do well. But the point is you're not going to do well if you not do the right thing first. There is no way that president will do well if the country divide. We'll take an example of Rwanda. Rwanda was extremely divided. What to make Rwanda better? We then can go first to the basic. Lord bring all my law, make peace between ourselves. Lord bring the country together. This is how you move things forward. Lord look at Tanzania. Somebody talks well, president will do the thing what wasn't built in the day. Tanzania was built in 6 years. President Birondo in 5 years. What's how we go? What's not we show 1 to the point next President Birondo. Even the airport, so we can criticize say, "Bo, now we see this agreement. Now we know what to do." Now development, it's development. We don't get the airport, but I'm going to fly the goods and they can't fly on the airport. Which sense you do for we? Which are the better or the better? But I'm not going to land, Bo. This is not getting nothing for you. When I say APC, they plan to do the same thing. What happen? So when I come on, it's not saying this is going to happen. What in the APC now say them in power? When I go police, after we now we I come on there. Not about work I treat like a kid dog today. One office is not final for happen zone. One office after 10 years, I'm not going to come on power. What thing for happen come on power? Same thing. Say dirty in the street, will not get light, will not get water. People when they die, you find good way you love them, they die in the hospital. Waiting with the gain. Before we catch it, we angry as citizens, a lot of post politicians, we are the same one that they suffer. But just because of this mentality, now they kill yourself for so. Because I mean, this and it don't make no sense. Most of them are people in the 60s and 70s. If they retire, you go to a salon, you never claim the step there against them. Mosquito and they go finish you. Because the basic amenity is supposed to be in order. Then you get the social back there and argue. You never suffer now, you waste bone, they broke. If they continue to the they won't go people treat you like the king. You didn't know they suffer. But you're not going to go to a salon because you don't see the salon. They have salon, the first was so all that's okay, but you're not going to go there. You go there within 1 month, you don't pack it back, they go on the come back. Because you can't live there anymore. You don't test development. Hey, bro, you could be selfish to somebody, but selfish to yourself. Mother be your left part. If it's the one, they talk sorry for the word language, but people tell them, Ernest, world best. How many men they get caught up Ernest today? How many people even know Ernest today? How many people depend on Ernest today? Only few.
Exactly.
What mother be left in a car? Most of them not going to forget it from her. We say in family they go and if barely again, man. What is left now we work for enjoy. The development you left, whether you do bad or good or not work for now work for inherit. This is not get nothing for the personal thing. You left President you hate him more, you know mean nothing. What is left now work for enjoy. When I say left for enjoy, because I understand left wood, like you left with that broken shit. Oh get black, I don't want to get black out too. When they wouldn't get when accident happened, I would not be all in the block I wait for. What you left now you get for inherit. This is public money, not the personal money. The only difference when I will go for pay them money and die. That's the only difference. But most of them ministers they want the money, they have to say now what they today.
Yeah.
Maybe don't say that when they don't change the them. So some of them they talk when I go for come back. This is not about personal issue. With the it's about setting precedent. That country not going to change. If we the citizens not change your mindset, you know will ever change. Politicians all are the same. These are all the same brothers and sisters. They're beginning all have better school. When I start they argue, when I say and pick fruits, it don't make no sense. Then if I'm stiff with and continue to go under, what for comes together and fight them people as one. This is what we are trying to do. Now we engage no matter which party is in power. For 60 years, 2 parties don't we say, what will we able get? Ordinary Guinea will shooting the infrastructure never near the country. Ghana will put in the council line of country. Today, now they won't go to Ghana to Ghana. So we small country. Boy, come on now, can we be that too selfish? Boy? You will hate people left somebody, a crooked politician say you hate your mama and papa when you go down to hospital unnecessarily. But they're not the sick people in the country.
Yeah.
Not overseas, bro. No, act like that.
really sad, Mr. CEO. Really, really sad because this is something we. But I tell you, Boku thank you, sir. Where you remind people them again, as I make it clear. Me not to see, I need a shame about them. I get Canadian citizenship. So meaning that I can able to sit down there and probably live a better life. But why? Viewers need to pay we. But we sit down there, they try to educate people, people able to understand why we not for continue to allow them politicians here. And then from 61. So over 60 years. Now backward will they go? Bro. And then like the example where I give. This Public Elections Act, where the politicians they twist now saying a part of the constitution, or now so the constitution say now they pass last year. Where say Corner can publish anyhow he wants the result for publish the result. They use the word as it deemed fit. How you gonna give one person this kind of power in the 21st century? Not so that they don't bring the country bien so where Momo craft that 1991 constitution in the same way.
This is what the reason why most of women come against President Nkrumah with full handed because of most of them mistake President Nkrumah.
Yes.
If you have one Salone family property now
exactly.
Most of women in the president you say do ya you know they did before. You get small idea. Can't change this here. That separation, that feature is regular. How now I'm chinchong this and this. You come show Sigalian a better path. Then when you come, you follow other people and we don't get no clue for you do the same wrong thing. This one will go police, go this and that. Then no, if it is a go police, we not go police, but we'll suffer, we'll suffer. We not tell people going to go police. We don't need to go police. Most of we better. Most of we don't can country. God don't bless you now. Or my next people's angry. Why not go for people's angry? That's God's phenomenon. So when you say go police, tell that poor man where they suffer, say they go police. Don't be for go police. You cannot get nothing about go police. Maybe life is better. Boy President Mother Komori. Mother looking because of vacation they go. So we're front of vacation they go. You see those most of them go, we don't eat a day meal. So that back talk what they give you now you say they give me brother or my sister. Because you never achieve that simple medical stuff. What would the constitution wrong? Any politician can be here for user. This is clear. You're not going for change. That's the man, the APC and the total civil and going to park out the bully up and that they're not going for change. We're not going for stuff and me and you too. So do you allow we stop all this unnecessary back talk and careless business? At the end of the day, young when they die, we're not supposed to die to eliminate. We can't be supposed to get a better standard. We're supposed to get good toilets. We're supposed to get good lights now. We're supposed to get good wood, good water. Anybody can say this part don't work. When the person left power after 6 months, everything don't go again. You don't everything that's in the hope you don't go. You don't disappear. We don't disappear. Hey, bro, come on, guys, bro. This is not about how we gonna fight me and you two when I will truly suffer. That will change with thinking. That will change your mindset because this is what the politicians want. Set me and you two against each other. So then go the thief. Then go the eat their family the better. Make it to the suffer. This is what they want. Let's fight. But how long we go do this? This is the point. We don't be starting 10 hours, we stop and look behind, look, we're picking them.
Yeah, sorry, Mr. CEO, thank you so much. We get other people left. Yeah. Again, Fambule na mi boss this. Again, what want to go to Brian Cam, let himself dig up mot, let una no say VOS. We can disagree, but the first thing first, we can always put the country first. That's not VOS. So we get plenty calls them. I don't know if I go for take all tonight. We'll all begin. VOS Network, WhatsApp, go ahead, please. Thank you so much for the patience. So what's your name and where from, sir, please?
Yes, Mr. Kabu. I call from Dubai.
All right. Thank you so much, my brother.
You will say hello to your boss, Mohamed Traore. You say name, brother. You gonna know.
Okay.
Yeah, I see some of the angle I come with, and the criticism sometimes a day in place. But my point is, when for my start for what viewers, everything are bad. One tell look a small thing the whole day will say this not something good. But if you be say everything are bad, people go look you say this not to like say no more now out of neutrality or because he wants Salone for go before. Then we look at like say this, he get your mission. A mission of just can't tarnish the SLP government. I hope you understand. So when you criticize, sometimes when you see something good, you highlight them, you talk, I praise them. Other people they watch, they're gonna say, okay, this guy, not to foresee no more bash no more every day, but if everything for bash, you know, you will convince people and say, this all now for Salone goodness. It must be say you get your own personal agenda. Now so it will look like. So
Okay.
like
And great point, my brother. Pause your time there. Okay.
yeah.
Now, where they talk, I don't know if you ever don't watch where they do economic analysis with a profile solution.
Now recently I began watching anyway.
Okay. So I can give solution because standing on my film. So if we do this, it go better. So I don't know what you mean by bad. Again, this kind of thing talking about
not too bad, but like if even a true they talk, but always not the negative part of the truth from the government. Don't forget say, however I look at people who are neutral or people who are in different political parties. Don't forget say where you talk this now, like where you bash or you talk the reality. If somebody they can call. Not for that caller, now they not like Salone. No, it not mean say where somebody they one side or the other side not like Salone. It gets different on the opinion. Somebody go to APC, he get genuine, he left Sierra Leone, he wants Sierra Leone to go before. Somebody go to SLPP, the same thing, NGC. So, and sometimes we see the same thing, but not two different things we see. Like, the one green thing, but you see and different. For you write 100%, and the other man is right 100%. And some they are genuinely out of ignorance, not like to say it just one support blindly. Some they are genuinely out of ignorance, it is support blindly like that because it refuses the true way not to the true. So let some people not say, this is not like Salone because they did this side or this side. No. Like you the Canada, you follow the American politics. Look Donald Trump in supporters there. You guess what supporters them? The way they follow the man like almost semi-god. They know they see Donald Trump in simple bad. Genuinely they believe they are the best leader ever in America. Same thing to Republicans then. Then they see Biden or Obama, yeah, the same thing. So you must get that kind of political divide. And all man they see in your own direction. All man not two. For example, APC get your own way for make Salone better with their own ideology and philosophy. Same thing to SLPP. So the neutrals are now then go able to see in between. Now, when you check this particular whole this election saga, me now one possible way now me quiet moment at the watch, I believe say something wrong somewhere. We're unable to pinpoint, but me feeling, this is my own opinion, me feeling maybe this 55 in reach. Which means by law if we go second round. But in the case where in no go second round, they don't announce. The opposition do not take themselves where they blame it to the government but or ECSL. But the opposition say a big blame. Because me, if you ask me opinion, the opposition not being prepared for this election. From the beginning, then they oppose registration, they oppose this, they oppose ID card, 72 hours, they give 72 hours, 72 hours come, no election, and take to election day at the tele for free. They not be even get fully agent then, the most part of the country. So as APC, as party we don't come on power 11 years ago, or you don't rule for 11 years, just come on power 5 years ago. You don't get a structure for able to all over the country for protect you vote them. That kind of gross incompetent on the opposition we get for highlight them because I see we left that part of the APC in blunder. Secondly,
yeah, just finish this point. We get plenty calls them.
Yeah.
At the queue, please.
Okay. Then this part, look this negotiation. They make demand and say rerun, disaggregated without Dandy, now then keep when the Nandi. And then go into the negotiation, then fully where we are say rerun no day, disaggregated data not for come out, and they are aware back in advance, say matter not for good day, then the Julia not for good day. And then still go and sign. What did that tell you? Because they don't realize in the quiet moments, they make plenty mistakes along the line, especially this court system where they ignore totally. So I believe say they blame self if we partially go where would they put the SLPP or the ECSL, we for highlight most of the APC blunders. And thank you very much.
All right. Thank you very much, Kola, and I truly appreciate that. Just one quick correction, though. I don't care about APC, I don't care about SLPP. So if APC do blunder, it affects them party, and all spill over to holding the country to ransom. I not we even talk about it. The same thing, I hardly talk about SLPP, the internal issue. No. To me, now how it reflect on the country. So then people are wait, like the program like just flash on the screen. Politics and economics. So how the politics they influence the economic situation in the country, now they talk now. And if you they look, you barely see any positive thing. So if then do positive something, definitely. If you go back, one or two occasions where they just come and the bank governor be trying for bring inflation down. I mean, they show the trend. I mean, they show the statistics. Saying, okay, well, the trend they go down and stuff like that. But I want back. I say, if they're not tackle that reckless spending as the previous administration, we go see inflation pick up very quickly. I do all that because now me field. So for say, oh, na bashing no more stuff. If na bashing for let them do the right thing, I go continue for do them as long as na in the interest of the country. But waiting I not go accept is for let they brainwash the average Salone people there. Like this funny thing where they talk about constitution. Now something where they write last year. Now something where them passed na parliament last year. Now in that they hold on to now. Like say now part of the 1991 constitution. Now then give Corner the power. Now something where they really predetermined. So that then tell me they pull out. Let's say Alionians they know. So by pulling that out, guess what? I'm not there for satisfy supporters them. No. For say all us say waiting they want. No. This Adenaya for make sure say the politicians that since now then they run the country, then do the right thing. For let the country progress. And a lot take the last I see let me take probably a few more calls. VS Network. Hello caller, what's your name and who say they call you from, please?
Mr. Kago. I just want for both sides. I don't call before.
Okay.
I just talk on this father of democracy.
Okay, go ahead, sir.
Now I want to ask a question.
Yes, sir.
Now, then two people here. So who is the father of democracy? One, the one when make the democratic constitution, multi-party democratic constitution, and publish them inside 1991. Then the other one will use this democratic constitution 1996. Out of them two people are either we for claim say na in the father of democracy, or other for claim say na in the father of democracy. The one will make the democratic constitution or the one we use them.
That's a very good question. Let pause your time. That's a very good question. However, for answer that question, it gets some small technical undertone in the sense that the intention. So because of the intention, in my opinion, was ill intention. Not a thing where he do, like where, again, una forgive me for use this, this comparison. The wetman them, the one them where they realize, say, you know what, slavery is not a good thing. They say, even though they benefit from them, therefore abolish them, therefore stop them. Then people and they go praise them. But that one where they say, okay, well, or they go into multi-party system because of the requirement for legal loan. And for satisfy that requirements, they make kind of way that it go continue for their power, where it give with this 1991 constitution. I'm not going to call that person as father of democracy because it not intend for be democratic at all. I hope you get my point. So in a simple way, you want technically, you go say yes. Now the one way draw the so-called multi-party constitution, but that constitution there will no say not a democratic constitution at all.
Yeah. Okay. But since this constitution has been presented to the country, we have how many successful presidents use them? Ahmed Tijan Kaba use them.
Yes.
President Koroma use them. And presently, Madam they use them. So we don't say there should be amendments because the state will do this thing where we just want for, it was very early stage, we try for change, from one party rule to multi-party. So there are so many mistakes or so many change and things they will put inside the way not supposed for the day. But with time go on, as the world is a civilized democracy, they open your eye more and more with the change. So waiting they will for do now, we for continue for the amend them, so waiting we want them for meet up the president's standard of democracy where the world they look for to 1990. But what I have to say again is this man, Madabio, is still a cause himself for the father of democracy. It's true. Madabio want for proof to we say in the father of democracy. Make it tell Mohamed Kone say, okay, Mohamed Kone publish his results. Police station by police station. Let me say get collapse. Because right now this black cloud waiting over me. I know, and they make us feel free. But pull these results, make everybody, if truly is a claim saying a father of democracy, make you do this one thing no more for Weber, not alone. Make you make Mohamed Kone publish his results. Polling station by polling station. Make everybody, the one who will see this election. Make he says get collapse, may not say yes to win the election. But as Mohamed Kone not do that, then even as he claims saying a father of democracy, we not going to believe that. Say in a father of democracy, and we not go continue we not go ever believe say he won the election, he not get 55%. Instead of no dandy say he not get 55%. So whether they go dialogue or no dialogue, the fact remains the same that he never won the election. Because if he win the election, if make Mohamed Kone publish his results, make the one who will say yes, he get the 56%. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much. And I like the technical argument where you make. Thank you. Like God bless, sir. Great point. And the simple answer, if somebody go ask that question, the person will push the path to multi-party system where a requirement for democracy. You go consider that for be the father of democracy. But me go take him further, say the intent. No question. Nobody no go question Nelson Mandela. Say that the father of democracy now Africa. Or let we say modern time. Nobody no go question that. And we'll see what he do. In the interest of the country, it is still popular. Look in Berlin. It will for one term. He hand over, say, you know what? I don't do me own. And look where he hand over. From Thabo Mbeki to Zuma to now Ramaphosa. They all that accuse them of corruption. So, but that's now for say, if till he die, if we be clinch on power, or not for be opposer more. If Mandela be there for do that, or for be opposer, just like how we, for me particularly, are very critical of Zimbabwe, Mugabe, because if he don't do well, for let he allow other people now for benefit from the system where he bring come. Look what he do. So you not go call Mande as the father of democracy in Zimbabwe. Absolutely not. Because it don't show clear, say, the intention was not in the interest of the country. You know, we call down, they say, a democratic person. So that's that one for, and I want for let you understand. And he make strongly they come at President Bill, where they go around and say, oh, in a father of democracy. And even recently, another time for talk about we want for Africa go before. Look what happened. Some person go say back, oh, now you president. They don't get award. Let's just flash them quickly before I go end with the speech. Me fumble them. Let I just flash this to Una before I finish with the call stem, because now something where I want for talk about also, but I not be get sufficient time for talk about them. But that they show we want to let Africa go before, but yet we they do something where undemocratic, where we they encourage despotic leaders them. According to the president in office, on Saturday, October 21st, 2023, at the Rebranding Africa Forum Awards ceremony in Brussels, His Excellency President Julius Maada Bio received the 2023 Governance Leadership Award. Governance Leadership Award. And he continued to say, the prize is awarded to the African leader whose commitment, and I underline that word there, whose commitment to citizen-centric leadership is unmatched. Fancy words. Whose commitment to citizen-centric leadership is unmatched. Nobody like that person they will then give this award. No leader not in Africa where you go say he care about in citizens them reach this person will then give. This time now President Bill. A progressive leader who, in the face of obvious challenges, has demonstrated commitment to providing purposeful leadership. Purposeful leadership. And then, now this side, I also want to pay particular attention to the criteria. According to waiting the office of the president put there. At President Bill received the award in recognition of his commitment to democracy. His commitment to democracy. I want to underline that. The rule of law and the human capital development through championing universal access to education in Sierra Leone, Africa, and the world. Then, in bracket, as the champion of radical inclusion and women's empowerment. So this other side goes Shokuna. Previous winners of the Governance Leadership Award include H.E. Macky Sall, President of Senegal, H.E. Nana Akufo-Addo, President of Ghana, the Donald Kaberuka, this now former President of African Development Bank, and H.E. Muhammadu Issoufou, former President of Niger. When I see, they will say Africa will go before. This person, they struggle against international condemnation. They struggle with the citizens them for doing people will call democratic principle. And where they pass the so-called electoral Public Elections Act. ECOWAS Parliament one said this act will only benefit the incumbents, the party in power, and they not believe say that electoral act day a democratic. All this somebody will oversee, then overturn the people's mandate. Where they not give initially SLPP the majority, but then manipulate the parliament and then get the majority in a parliament. And they also put Boku thinks them, the Auditor General, because the auditor is suspend them indefinitely. And then the new Auditor General or the acting Auditor General tell and say enough for audit in office, the vice president in office, and the office of the first lady. And now, fast forward, we conduct election where the citizens them, they're not able to see all the numbers. Until now, look, 2 hours, the same argument. And this person, now they say, now the governance leadership in Africa, now the best president in Africa. And then when I feel say Africa go thrive, and then go to the previous winners. Macky Sall, the president of Senegal. Right now, as we speak, the one we can third during his second term, he in a prison, and it even go under strike. And a lawyer say it really not well. Even where a judge don't say this man for be part of the next, for register, for run for president, come the February election. Macky Sall will win governance leadership in Africa. And this man na Imbuango third term, now where people in Komona treat as Senegal and say no, enough is enough. People then die before he come out and say no, I'm not going to run again. Now that kind of people and we give awards them and say governance leadership. We fumble them. No wonder where the African Union, the former president na Guinea, he go a third term. They not say anything. In the same African Union, after where that man don't bastardize the constitution of Guinea and say win fairly. A third term where he manipulates the constitution, go fake, do fake referendum and say the people and get the mandate. Fast forward to Ouattara. The same AU, they allow him for go parent conferences. Where they sit down, ECOWAS sit down in Nigeria for let them discuss Niger issue. Ouattara be did. Why if for did it? And then the defense say, oh, the military then pull democratically elected person. But guess what? Una allow people them where them trample on the constitution, on democratically for extend their rule. Una honor them people and they. And then Salone, look, what will they go through? And then they don't see nobody. Again, some Salone people and go say, well, whether na rogue or whatnot, we for glad because na Salone president. No, that's not wrong approach. We want the continent for be better. We want democracy for thrive. So we go benefit the same way as people in the advanced countries, they benefit. Like I say, I don't get nothing personal about against them. But Africa, if again, I don't know if some of you be able to watch Professor Lumumba in speech in Nigeria quite recently, where them be invited. It make it clear. It say Africa will continue for put the wrong people, for elect the wrong people them, until we realize and begin elect the people that will get the continent, the country, and by extension, the continent at heart. We're not going to go nowhere. And at that, we see so now the African sphere. Ebo, international community, don't discredit this man. Say election not fair. And with the struggle for like we see the result where people don't vote. And the same token, the same time, where with the struggle for like democracy strengthen a Salone, una go give this person say na champion of democracy. Not to then award ya can make them people and feel say then they na the right track. in a wrong way, where Africa need to go before. I'll take two last call and I go end the show. VS Network. Hello, caller. Waiting on your name and who say the call we from, please?
Yes, sir. How did Mr. Kagbo?
I did do well, sir. Thank you very much for what you called me, brother. Go ahead, please. Waiting on you take. Yeah, you got to speak a little bit louder or closer to the mic, please. You get far off.
No, I say I can't let today. I just
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good award. Only update of Marquis Salone, that they're not perfect. Physically, they're not perfect. Because any person that is slowly are getting on call. So when they make them mistake, they really talk so. But then people would do anything, they are not saying they get quality to look for, make them make anything, president, do that award. And not to know what they don't get. Last year, about African of the Year award. Because if you look at the man in history, when the military man take over in Africa, he did only 3 months, 90 days. He hand over power, he conduct election. They hand over power. Easy. What's happening about this whole man is here? Guinea. They don't sit on internal community. This man, he come, he saying hold election in 3 months. He hand over power to President Kaba. So that's why I make them corner. I make them listen to the part of democracy. And the first rule is the rule first. That one will say he will fine. Because the challenge is where he get. From APC, where they say, Madam must go. We want peace. Madam, we cannot do a demonstration for economic demonstration. Where they say, Madam must go. Then I pull them and pull up. Then challenges and they make the strength way show for saying a real leader. Anybody will know the pressure, how you succeed, how you perform, I think they will really say in a good leader, like Africa in general. So, I want to go by this constitution, we talk about, you say they amend the constitution. American constitution, say, put them make them black man not be the vote. Woman not be the vote. When I amend that will make them black, because certainly with money, they say, the Democratic Party, they get black man. So to say black man, they vote, they go always, the Republican, if black man, they vote for food and go big loss. Right now in America, they don't get amend constitution and save them. Because of the way black man, they overwhelming the vote and expand it for the them. They want to try, let them do something, but let them shift that vote. Politics, a game, I make this in a game. This election yourself, we don't do. Anybody will win any country in this world. Now, for instance, Salone constitution, I don't know whether I put it 55, but you will get for respect, and it is what it is. But most countries are 50 plus 1. Once you don't win for 50, you don't know. Now we need a win so. 50 plus 1, and we need a win so. And come on, the thought away, Mother be beat and so. According to New Dem projection, they say Mother be win, but you don't get 55. Even about that, people don't boss by now. Well, they can beat them back. What them? Well, can beat them back. What them? That money is a waste of money because that man not go 50 something. That was 53%. That man they get NGC under him banner. He get C4C, he get all them political parties that all don't come. Put any possibility to say within 2 weeks, that man go pull them man they all the Africa, nobody knows that they be a loser. When you don't lose 4,000, you don't done. You don't done. And that man not pass 50%. Whose possibility is there will get 60% for overtake that mandate? A waste of money, a waste of resources to country poor economic time this. So it better than that man to say, that would assume that man take 1 or 2% put and they better than we make boku bias then go lost because if that person be go seconds. So God that if for people because APC they don't pass then all them the condition they will all be unrealistic. That we don't shoot in one part, they don't want to election. Then they go seconds are different before that happen. Thank you very much for everything.
Yeah, and I like your perspective. Thank you so much for that perspective there. Thank you so much. All right, let me take another call. VOS Network. Hello, caller. What's your name and who side they call me from, please?
Yeah, I did Mr. Kabo. How you doing again?
I did do well, brother. Thank you very much.
Okay, yeah, now maybe to go back and forth with you. In fact, this time, like just use me 3 minutes well. Yeah, like
okay. I go listen. I'm not going to interrupt, sir. Go ahead, please.
Oh, thank you. With the Constitution, me and Apostle had to go Sierra Leone 2 times per year. I'm not the only go Sierra Leone. I work with the youth there. And they always tell the youth man, they say, the biggest problem as Sierra Leone with constitution we get presently. If we not change this constitution, we not go north side. Because it so empower the executive than any other body in that country there. So constitution is our biggest problem in that country there. Period. Now we done it. Then the problem what I feel again as Sierra Leone is trust. When you watch America, even when Donald Trump said the wrong, okay, I forget about Donald Trump, between George Bush and Al Gore, even when there be the count, where Al Gore say the Rogam, what thing they tell Al Gore? They say you want law day party state January 20, when I would do inauguration of President pass, reason be because they believe in a union, when Adande we lack Australia, we will not get trust. You know, and the trust not only comes from politics. I tell people that it starts from way back when we begin go school. Somebody go come 5th or 10th in come first. Oh, they rogue me. I mean, for don't come first. You know, they rogue me. That person study, or that person be lucky, maybe do. Well, honestly, I would say Dande. Yeah. Then CEO talk about Mother Bio for them call. To manage will be perfect opportunity. I know you talk because I support Mother Bio or because the SFPP. I'm saying it for God and country. To manage Mother Bio where Alpha can come was a perfect opportunity for APC for come and talk everything and for talk. They say they rogue the winner they conduct the election by them. Okay, but the man don't come be to manage. Look, I with na hypocrite. The same hypocrite way he do we call peace before election when I make they say I make a handover power because of the pressure with the people that say no, one election before peace. APC for not go back as well back and tell and say no, now this and this we want. Yeah. Are done with that day. Then when it comes to this international community thing, yeah, let's say for example, US people will say, oh, the international community, Commonwealth congratulated Mother Bio. When are the biggest, where you get European, and you get some states in America where are part of this Commonwealth. The UN Secretary General congratulated Mother Bio on behalf of UN. America in Qatar Center, and not just one country. Yeah, when it comes to American international politics, now the most hypocrite people there. Now yeah, we all day. See Haiti where they're very close to America. The way people they kill themselves there. They know they go there because Haiti not get anything for offer to America. Look Uganda. I must say Museveni don't take na Uganda. They're not even talking. Is that democracy? No, but they're comfortable with it. Look Cameroon. Are they talking about it? No. Now I make some coup the way that happened in Africa recently. I was fully in support of it. Like we say, for example, Guinea. Are you could already bastardize the constitution? They overtrade. They say no, it's wrong. I make a like the speech where the Guinea John Tadi that can Guinea UN. You know what? The time done though.
Yeah, just finish that thought today, please, because we get one last call after this. Finish that thought today.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm glad they talk with Guinea president can say we are not pro-American as Africa, we're not pro-Russia, we are not pro-anything. We are Africa on our own. It's possible not going to bastardize constitution. Where the constitution say 2 times, they do 3 times overthrow you, everybody want to condemn. And no, I'm in support of that coup. Thank you. When you decide on because I want really for the beginning follow you, because I want for the follow you with the discourse.
Yes.
That would make me input whatever nonsense is it.
Yeah, please. Absolutely. And by the way, my brother, I know say I can come late. I can come every Thursday for right now, 8 o'clock American Eastern Standard Time. But clearly, if you want for like a send invitation where you go join me at the studio, I'm gonna be more than happy for do that. Anytime you want, yeah, because I really want for like. We get this kind of dialogue or conversation because it help big time. Thank you so much, my brother. And
thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I will follow you like I said every Thursday. I don't mind for come on.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you very much. Have a good night, brother.
You're welcome. Thank you too. Bye.
Okay. All right, let's take the last call for tonight. Dear, the one the way the calls they were not able to take, dear, I so apologize.
Hello?
Yes, VRS Network. Hello, caller. What's your name and who say the call reform, please?
Yeah, Mr. Kawa, how are you doing?
I did do well, my brother. Thank you very much. And what's you take for
the
program?
Mr. Kawa, even though I come in late, but I enjoy the conversation. Okay, let me go to the point.
Yes,
Mr. Kawa, I mean, I just want to look at the institutional memory of this electoral commission where they talk about that Salone.
Yes.
Because we all the BA like say Mother Bio or this election, now the worst election as alone. More especially, viewers, now that would they portray. All these you, Matida, like Semana Bio, now the worst, this particular election, and the worst election as alone. I strongly believe, Mr. Kabo, if you look at Christiana Top, 2007, what Christiana Top did, she had no mandate to notify one gay police post as electoral commissioner. She cancelled SFPP stronghold, where SFPP, all of us know Kaidan district at that time. SFPP 474 police station, not police posts. She cancelled it. She had no mandate. Why didn't it be a mandate? And all of us, nobody is saying anything. And all of us are hearing, oh, and it's Vancouver won. And viewers, nobody have ever said anything about that. I've listened, time without number, you, Makida, nobody who's ever say anything about that. But Cornell came. This argument, you might have your own thoughts about it. I might have my own thoughts about it. But nobody have pinpoint the variation of Cornell, what Cornell have done, that is, he went against the Constitution, the Electoral Commission law. Nobody have pinpoint that. Nobody up to date. Nobody have pinpoint that. But Cornell is the worst. And this election is the worst election ever. Madabio should not be given any title. Madabio is the worst president in the whole entire world. But the Bible says, a prophet is not respected in his own home. That's exactly viewers. Because it's not only, it has been a pattern, Mr. Kabo, you and Matida. Matida, when in the talk about Madabio, you see the hatredness. The hatredness where they manifest in his face. It's rather unfortunate. I've followed viewers for years. When Kutubu and others were glorifying SFPP, they were, I don't know how you guys cast them out, but they are no more. I feel like others. I hope viewers will get a balance. If Voice of Sierra Leone is not really a Voice of Sierra Leone, if we will get a balanced panel, wherein some presenters are for SFPP, Matida and Sakabo and others are talking for APC. I hope that will reflect in viewers. And that's what I'm going to answer today.
All right. Well, thank you so much, my brother. So I'll begin with you, though. If you interested in getting a program at VOS, we will be more than happy for bring you and give you a program at VOS. So if, again, I go make them publicly, I go talk with the CEO. If you accept and believe, say, now offer this. So if you accept them, we can start.
I will not be dismissed like Attila or Professor, whatever.
Okay, well, ask them if either behind the scene or if we ever don't tell them waiting for say, who side them for belong and stuff. So when they make their assertion and they ask, yeah?
No, accusation. Now because the pattern, because we are there happily presenting one of
let me make you
the pattern, and they were just dismissed or they are no more there.
No, ask them.
And I saw what they were doing is same thing. Matida, when Matida is talking about Manabio, if you are a viewer as a neutral or you guys monitor your presenter, I don't say Manabio is a president, is a figurehead, is a politician. He has to be criticized. But when somebody they really manifest, when somebody is talking, that really this was there, I hate her not because what he's doing, but I hate her as a person. Those things have to be checked.
And anyway, your time don't, sir. Have a
I
good
hope
night.
it,
Thank
now
you very
because
much.
you go on
But
get
again, no, again,
yeah,
me offer stand if at all you want for come and be part of the panel or present your own show where you go praise President Bill throughout the 2 hour or 1 hour.
I'm not a praise of President Bio. Let me just
let you go in the interest of time.
Praise of Bio, but
Okay,
if I
let you go in the interest of time. So in the interest of time, let you go. Make my point. The point where they make Naya is we don't make an open one. Say VOS, all them people in the way you call so. In fact, where we they ask people for where would they give people program? We not ever ask some people and they self pass them tell me I don't even know them tribe. We not ever ask whose party they support and stuff like that. We always get one message where they give them. VOS not a place for cam use as propaganda machine. VOS, we they talk about national issues in the interest of the country. Now that's not the simplest guide where would they give people them. But my brother, VOS don't in existence before Mother Bill come on. And somebody write, and thank you so much, my brother or sister, where you make that comment, say, when I go back and watch the videos them where we be they do 2017, because VOS, we established VOS in 2017. Mother come na power, May with the swine and everything, it come in 2018. So meaning VOS we don't exist before Mother became president, if I speak the English. So in that case, they una need for ask yourself, okay, when Mother be in a power, what in VOS be they talk about? So that curiosity they for make una go back to we old videos them. So now that way they una go prove VOS what you stand for. But una they make all the accusation here. If them people that we don't come and go na VOS, if VOS be tell them say, oh una need for talk about one party, otherwise una go left, una not feel say them for don't talk them out. Una not feel say them for be done they make audio or video and condemn VOS. But you know we are hearing of that. So why una still they keep saying all this? And now you they talk about me, talk about Matilda and stuff. I just give you offer. Say come now VOS, we go give you one big thing where people so some thinking they I don't know why people they speak with emotion instead of them think before they speak. If VOS want for control the messages, we not go open phone lines. We can just come no more. We talk. A sort of monologue. CNN. When you dey watch CNN, you get any chance for call and give your opinion? When you dey watch Fox, you get any chance for call and give your opinion on air? No. Them go say what they want to say. But we make VOS, even though I miss it on the studio, but it also become interactive where people and they call. And some people in the system, they take too many calls. But I'm glad it that way they. So again, if you don't, I always they say, it's okay if you disagree with me. And when you disagree with me, you watch now the screen, you still go get you 3 minutes. As long as you not insult me, you not curse me. So also again need for be balanced. So we they open the phone line, we don't even screen the calls and say, oh well, if this now from this number now this person they call, so we're not gonna pick the call. We not ever do that. So one now you they say, oh VOS, now this number we hate President Bill. Seriously? You don't care about the country? I'm waiting at the inflation rate. Why if I be Salone? Why Salone forget the second highest inflation rate na the continent? And Salone get the 10th highest inflation rate na the world. So now VOS caused that? Ebo me fambule muna sef. Not to base. So you want to tell me, say, like, just the argument working they always make. So the Ukraine war, now Salone no more affect. Where there other country there, even Liberia, the inflation rate, it is way lower. So Liberia not to pay, and Liberia will get a lot in common. So but we need to see that. We not ask ourselves. Say, but the president get proper policies. We need to able to see the country they go in the right direction in terms of the economy. Why would I not ask them questions then they? And now they say, oh, we hate the president and stuff like that. Hey, my brother. Yes, you're entitled to your opinion, but it's a shame. It's really a shame. You're not go able to point any major indicators, economic indicators, where you go say, really, this is something where go make people in life better. This TV president will don't do so. You don't go able to point any economic indicator. And now they say we just the opposite. So now that way that you want for let we continue. Hey, boy, me brother, but they are big. Sometimes it can so funny the way how una they assess and then say, oh, VOS all time na this, na that. As I they talk to una right now, as of July 2023, Liberia inflation at 11.1%. As I they talk to una right now, the latest inflation number for Liberia at 11.1%. Liberia, we neighbor, 11.1%. And still, you see, at 11.1%, people still say they don't want George Ware. Where Boku of the economic indicators, them Liberia way better than Salone in terms of the economic conditions. Way better. 11.1% inflation, Salone inflation over 50%. 50%. And yet you brag na say the president this be that. Anyway, I want to say Boku thank you to una all we don't watch we. Let God bless una with una families. And we politicians them, let God direct them for them do the country, the people and work. Let them do policies them we go make people and benefit. People and say yes, na Salone day and a better place. Let God direct the politicians there, because unfortunately, I go use that word unfortunately, now then they rule the country, now them they bring policies them, now then they run the country. So if they not run the country well, like how they run the country right now, where the economic policies them completely messy, completely out of whack, now Salone people and they suffer. And above all, let God bless una way they watch. Let God bless the VOS presenters them, and let God bless VOS. And by the way, VOS will not get money for pay people, and particularly the one they will base abroad. So then just the volunteer. So let God bless we all. And above all, the land that we love. Let God bless Mama Salone. For me, Abdul Karim Kagbo, they say unatata.
Fellow Sierra Leoneans, between the 16th and 18th of October 2023, the leadership of the All People's Congress and the government of Sierra Leone met and spoke to one another from the heart on what we must all do to move forward after the 2023 multi-tier elections, particularly to institutionalize political dialogue and promote inclusive governance. We have once again shown that we may have different socio-political convictions, but our allegiance to our country's development prospects outweighs our personal persuasions. In the dialogue facilitated by ECOWAS, the African Union, and the Commonwealth, the leadership of the APC presented their party's concerns about the 2023 elections, but also expressed a strong willingness to join the government of Sierra Leone to resolve all differences. The dialogue was held under the auspices of our Independent Commission for Peace and National Cohesion, an organization born out of a national dialogue Bintu Mani 3, only 3 years ago. The Peace Commission is a testament to why we must always seek to build state institutions that strengthen our democracy. This dialogue clearly demonstrates our collective will to put our differences behind us and move forward in the interest of our beloved country. I thank the leader of the Joint Mediation Team, Her Excellency Haja Fatumata Jallo Tambajan, former Vice President of the Gambia, the team of experts from the ECOWAS, the African Union, and the Commonwealth for their patience and tenacity, and for initiating and supporting the mediation process. I also wish to thank our development partners who have wholeheartedly supported this pathway to peace and progress in our country. Similarly, I wish to commend the leadership of the APC and that of the Sierra Leone People's Party, who took part in the 3 days dialogue for putting the nation first by sitting down and speaking to one another as Sierra Leoneans in a genuine bid to move beyond the concerns and agree on a set of resolutions to promote inclusive governance. Most importantly, I thank every Sierra Leonean citizen for your patience, resilience, and unwavering hope in our continued efforts to build a stable, democratic society. I've been fully briefed on the details of the negotiated settlement reached by both parties. The provisions in this mediated dialogue agreement will receive the highest consideration from my government. The government will work with the main opposition party and all other political parties to ensure that it is fully implemented, while at the same time respecting and upholding the rule of law, which is vital to our young democracy. Reviewing our electoral system is critical to strengthening our democracy. It is in that spirit I proposed the establishment of a national election system review as a first step to improve the electioneering process in Sierra Leone. I therefore take good note of the proposed tripartite leadership to lead the review. As we move forward, I urge all Sierra Leoneans to embrace the spirit of unity and reconciliation. Let us unite, set aside our differences, and work towards a brighter future for our beloved nation. We must remember that we are all stakeholders in the progress and prosperity of Sierra Leone. As I stated during my address to the 6th Parliament of the Second Republic, engagement and compromise are the indispensable hallmarks of governance. To that end, I urge the opposition to demonstrate leadership and in clear conscience speak out frankly to their supporters that we must embrace each other and ensure peace and stability in Sierra Leone. We wholeheartedly welcome our brothers and sisters back to full participation in the various elective institutions. We must all join in pursuing my government's 5 critical national development priorities, especially Feed Salone. I look forward to further engagements with the APC leadership within and beyond the proposed inter-party framework. We should and must all come together to pursue the broader national development issues, including strengthening our governance systems and social programs. To every citizen of this country, I tell you, this dialogue transcends politics and political divides. It is about our country, our people, and we must continue to work hard to promote the values of inclusiveness and unity. My government will work tirelessly to address the concerns and aspirations of our citizens. We will focus on fostering economic growth, improving education, healthcare, agriculture, productivity and infrastructure, and ensuring that all Sierra Leoneans feel the benefit of our development efforts. Let us not forget the lessons we have learned during this challenging period. Let us remember that the strength of our democracy lies in the hands of every citizen. It is our collective responsibility to safeguard our democratic values and further strengthen national cohesion. Sierra Leoneans are tired of political bickering, hate speech, and disunity, and together we must say never again. It is time to focus our energies, ideas, and collective will towards national agenda that delivers food security, provides jobs for our youth, empowers our women, and prepares our nation into a middle-income economy. We do not wish for a country without disagreements. Far from it, because our differences make us stronger. But they should never overshadow the unity that binds us as a people. As Sierra Leone continues to take leadership in the sub-region and now in the United Nations Security Council, it is time to rally behind your president, government, and country to make Sierra Leone proud and prosperous. Long live the Republic of Sierra Leone, and God bless you all.